child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors, and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. They palette is right, and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape print, but the way I make the words play is grim. I'm the reaper reaching for the kill switch. The label cut the check like the bladesman. Something sparking where his brain is. The beat is somewhere where they prayers in. Geronimo, the way I make the bass jump when no parachute is tasteless. They likely to run their
What's good, Carlitos? What's good, Remy? What's going on? Testings. Hope y'all having a good night. Having a swell night. Alright, looks good. See, Remy? Dog be tweaking. I'd rather be tweaking. I don't need this on this no more, I don't think. Go on. Just moving? No, okay. Where? What's good, Jonathan? What's going on, dog? What's going on, man? What's good? Guess you was a little early, huh? Tad bit. Game audio this time? Alright, well, lovely. Lovely. I checked that early this time. Alright. Hey, man. Let's just get into it. Let's go and play some fights regardless, you know what I'm saying? Boot up the stream. That's what they tell me these days. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't have high hopes. I really don't. I don't know how long I'll be able to continue playing this build of the game, but hey. No, it could be worse, right? Depends on the amount of cheesers that we run into, we're keeping it a buck. If it's a cheese-free, you know, environment, it's not as bad. But once you get into them cheesers, it gets a little ugly, a little dark out there. You know what I mean? Sergio Martinez? I can rock with this. Did I pre-order yet? No, I did not pre-order yet. But I'm almost like 100% going to. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough for sure. For sure, Curry. Oh, I mean, come on now. Am I getting the deluxe? You know who's in that pack? Jesse Bam Rodriguez is in that pack. I have to get that regardless. I mean, to be honest though. Hold on, let me put a stop to this real quick. I know how to cut the ring off. As I let him get out. Come on, though. I'll need to do one of them. Have to rock him again. So be it. There we go. Spread him. Woo! Got a nice one on that. Anyways, yeah, I will be pre-ordering it. And getting the deluxe, of course. In this game, with the way the roster is, I have to have everybody. I have to have everybody. So I'm buying every pack. Whatever they drop, I will be buying. I have to use everybody. Nobody will be locked for me. I think pre-ordering on console, you get the game 3 days early. Yeah, you do. You do. I mean, I'm going to have it on every console. So I'll be able to play with people on every console. So I will be buying. How much money is that? Like $300? $200? I'm going to be spending. Sick work, really. Like $220. Sick work, but hey, it's what will need to be done. Sergio got more than a jab, fella. Just so you know. Bam gonna be nasty? Of course he is. That's Big Bam Rodriguez. I expect nothing less than 80, 86, 86, 87 for Bam. Nothing less will do. 84 Bam ain't gonna cut it. They're tweaking. He's pound for pound fighter. Pound for pound fighter. He needs to be up there overall wise. I just wants to try to drive my head off, I guess. Not gonna work. Ooh wee! Oh brother, why is he running? He about to disconnect? Why did he back up? Hold on, I know I'm missing something. That's a health recovery game. Spread. You can't get the deluxe on PC, Remy. You can upgrade to it for $21.99. That was a good, young buddy. I don't know if I said that when you first came in here, but I saw you. That's good, man. Am I taking spars? I mean, we could try to get a fight in. I really don't like playing people on this build though, because the game sucks in this current state. So I really rather not play people right now. But I played somebody yesterday, so I'll play. I just wish it was in a better spot where I could feel like I'd rather play people in the chat than play random bots online. But the game sucks in the state right now. Like it's just weird. The game sucks in its current state. What's crazy is like a patch or two before this, the game wasn't this bad online. Like power scaling wise, it wasn't this bad. So I don't know what happened where it got this bad again. It really wasn't this bad. Where do it say you can upgrade? I don't know if it shows it yet in Steam, but they talked about that in the Discord that you'll be able to upgrade. Good night. Super duper slow uppercuts. Oh no, cracked me. I deserve to get rocked. Like, what's that again? Mm. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Want to see my guy Caleb? Yeah, I want to see Caleb too. I mean, you could have saw Caleb if you go on Twitter. There's a post of Combat Esports Media of Caleb Surrender. He looks cold. He looks cold for real. So if I get in the game, I'll move Elite Dudes or Regis, I'm quitting. Oh, brother. Regis? I mean, Wilder don't got no footwork. He be moving in this game, so who knows? Anything is possible, I guess. I don't think have I even had a fight go past like round 7 or 8 since this patch has been out? Probably not. No fights even went that long. They disrespecting Caleb, giving him an 82? You think so? No, I think so. I think solid 84, 85 is good for Caleb. I think that's fair. Solid 84, 85. Know what I mean? I think that's more than fair. Yeah, I know you can see the higher number, Caleb fan, but you know, yeah, 85 is solid. 84, you can't really be mad at 84 either. You know what I mean? So, they kind of left us no choice whether to get the deluxe. There's no bonus to get in the base game. Yeah, pretty much. I know you can't say, but it's a side movement still OP. Blink once for yes and blink twice for no. Nah, that's crazy. What do you even mean by side movement though? You mean like the lunges? I'll try Sean Porter. I know it's a death sentence, but oh no, his orange gets way better than that. What do you think McCollum's gonna be? Good question. He'll be in that 80, 85 probably range. 84, 85. Probably in that range too. Maybe 86. It's kind of weird how the ratings play out though, so I'm not even sure. Like, because Sean Porter's an 84, right? You got Danny Jacobs, who's really good. He's an 84. In reality, he's really like an 87. Look at his stats. His overall says 84. But I think McCollum will be similar, where his stats will be 86, 87 overall, but he might average out to like an 85. I don't know, something around there. 85 is kind of low though. Maybe 86, 87. Yeah, actually, 86, 87. Maybe 87, because Nigel Benn is 87, I think, right? Or 86. Mir Khan is 87. Yeah, 86, 87 probably. One of those. One of those for sure. They gotta make loose movement only work for people with a certain movement style, or give people like Wilder, the Fraser loose. Yeah, for sure. You can't have all these brawlers dancing around, you know, on the outside. Like, that's kind of annoying. It's very annoying, actually. You know who I can't wait to use? Irasandi Lara. Bro, you're not ready for Lara, Remy. Stop it. You're not ready to really work with Lara, so I don't know what you're waiting for Lara for. You're not ready to work like that. You don't have to work with Lara. I mean, yeah, Mike McCollum's body work is devious. It's definitely devious. He got the nickname the Body Snatcher for a reason. So, and he will be one of my most used in that division. So I'll definitely be getting some run of him, because I like the lead body work. He has that good body work. He gonna have tier 3 body worker and probably like level 2 liver destroyer. I would imagine something like that. When do you think we'll get Shakur? That's a good question. Considering that Shakur's fight's coming up, maybe they'll announce him or like show a render or something around that time. That would only make sense. I mean, you wouldn't want to keep somebody like Shakur out of the game too long. So we already know what the first DLC pack's going to be. Maybe the second DLC is when Shakur gets into the game. I can see that this match is going to DC. We've been in this lobby too long. Yeah, Shakur will be in the game eventually. He's signed to the game already, but he'll be in eventually. There's a lot of boxers who are already signed that people forgot about that will be in the game, so it'll be interesting to see. Can't wait to use Bivol. Yeah, Bivol should be really good. He should be cold when the game comes out. On me, yeah, this is gonna be DC. I might as well just quit. Still think the head movement needs overhaul. To understand why there are 3 types of head movement when they only need a solid 2. Yeah, that's not happening in 6 months. They're definitely not overhauling it. But I mean, the slips is cool. The diagonal dodge needs to go. That animation sucks. Weaving could be better. Weaving, like the range of motion, all of that could, use some work. Not sure what they'll touch, but the diagonal dodge is the worst offender of them all. That animation sucks. It looks awful on multiple boxers, so that's something they should look at getting rid of. But let me see what else did I miss. If they add him, they should add Tank. Hopefully Tank will get into the game for sure. That'd be good. Tank might want too much money though, but if not, that'd be a good addition. If you use Tank in this game, you don't get your head boxed off, but it'll be fun for the people who are Tank fans for sure. No doubt. Lennox Lewis. Now, I want Lennox Lewis for multiple reasons. Oh yeah, I gotta quit. They're gonna have me in this thing forever. I want Lennox for multiple reasons, but one is, oh my god. The moment I'm about to quit, now it comes on just for it to DC properly. Oh, this is a sweat. Oh my god. Of course, it's some high-ranking sweat while I'm using Sean Porter. I'm about to get my head beaten. Now I'm praying that the match DCs. I want Lennox Lewis because no boxing. I think actually Fight Night Round 4 is probably the closest they've gotten to getting his rating like good. Like he had like an 88, I think, in Fight Night Round 4. But like he's been disrespected in almost every game. Maybe outside like Fight Night 2004 and Fight Night Round 4. Like he should be like in the 90s. Like he gets like done super dirty. Alright, with a record like that, I'm not expecting a fair fight, but we'll see how it goes. Jab heavy, body uppercut early. I know what type of party this is going to be. I just want to see what he's going to do. Body uppercut specialist, of course. I mean, just of course, right? You see the record, you know what's coming. I mean, everybody who got like 200 wins in this game are bots for the majority. That's a body uppercut, god. Not really surprised though. Punch tracking. Hey Nate, let me ask you this: what about the punch tracking is bad to you? I mean, I think it sucks too. I just want to know what your thoughts are personally. I mean, like, oh my goodness. And then the taunt. Oh my goodness, dog. I mean, I set myself up for failure. Like, I don't even get mad at this no more because I already know what's coming. So, I already know what's coming. I can't even get mad at this. They might announce another 2-3 fighters perhaps before October. They might announce more people. Yeah, I think they could do another fighter announcement and announce some new people. And then just, rock with it there. But, yeah. I think it'll be interesting to see. You know what I mean? So. That's funny. It was good, Grandmaster. What's going on, dog? No, that's crazy. Hype for the new Dragon Ball game? Oh, of course. Of course. Let me the DBZ. I don't think Tank will translate well into Undisputed. Not currently. Not how it plays currently, but maybe how it's going to play on 1.0. He might fare better. This guy is such a bot. Just try to make this guy keep throwing punches. I know RJJ, Wilder, and Reed. Who else has the Philly show? George Davey has the Philly show too. George Davey has it. I think he's the only other person I know that has it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think McKinson has it. No, he doesn't. I think only George Davey has it out of those people you mentioned. Yeah, W. No counter for them? I'm gonna say Worcester cheese. Muster. You know what's funny about that, Onyx, is I am a cheese fanatic. I mean, you know what? You guys should take solace though. You console fellows. If this is a highlight, like if this is like the elite player, what this Bud Crawford is, if this is the elite player in the game, then you'll be all right. You'll be all right. This guy really isn't good. I'm not going to be using the slip. It's just too risky to use. I don't think it's too risky. You have to make more of a hard read with it, yeah, but it's not terrible. Like, you see what I'm talking about, though? Like, how do I get counted for landing a punch on his head? I land a 2-punch combination, I get counted. Like, things like that they gotta fix for sure. Yeah, no, it's a step simulator. Yeah, I love when I get rocks for blocking. Well, you know what? You can't win them all. Can't win them all. Who's in DLC 1? It's Caleb Plant, Bevel, Jaime Mugia, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., Bam Rodriguez, and Regis Progre. Yeah, this is just fantastic. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, you know, Neo. It's just, hey, it is what it is. This Crawford gonna gas himself out, and unfortunately, I'll be asleep by the time he gasses himself out. I'll be cooked. Because those 12 jabs he missed, it means nothing to his stam in this game right now. Unfortunately. I mean, the way these dudes play, like, these dudes suck, let's be honest. These dudes aren't good, so. I'm not really worried about losing matches to people like this, because I know it's not going to last. Because without the body uppercut, these dudes are cooked. You know what I'm saying? McKinson kind of have it. It reminds you of Shakur. Yeah, McKinson has a different type of style, I think. I have to play him again. I forgot. I think he has like the fraud style, the hands down joint, if I'm not mistaken. Hold that bot. Hey, I gotta get my taunt in while I can, because it may not happen often. I might go to sleep after this. Gotta taunt while I can, because I'm about to go to sleep probably. But then he probably really starts spamming me. What's good, Rax? Going, dog? Hey, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Trax. What's good, Trax? How you doing, man? Stepping kind of crazy. Got him out the stun for just throwing a random body shot. Hold up. It really be funny when I'm actually able to get to these people, man. Cause realistically, the way he's playing, it really shouldn't be competitive. I should have got wiped out. It's funny. Man, I thought I was going somewhere. Negative. Yeah, I don't know why Wilder got the shell either, Jonathan. Wonder what Caleb's alternate outfit will be. It'd be interesting to see. I do want to see what's in the apparel pack too that they're gonna have for the deluxe edition. Like I hope the apparel pack is like fight kits from certain fights for fighters. That would make the most sense. Like that'd be clean if they could do something like that. Yeah, Berlanga is gonna be DLC. Most likely. I mean, it's not most likely. He is gonna be DLC. I don't know if he'll be paid though, because they said they will have free DLC along with paid DLC. So we'll have to see. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, gotta be careful. Like, see, I got hit with a body shot. And I'm all the way outside. I got hit with another body shot. What the heck? I'm all the way on the outside. That's what I'm saying, Neo. Please don't make it like it's just like a reskin, like an alternate color. Like that kind of is that's OD. Let's not do that. Telling you though, they need to implement stam tax on these lunges to get people from lunging all over the place. They put a stam tax on these lunges, it's a different ball game. Man, rocked me with that. Here, let me get my free one. Just to get rocked again. hey, what would Harris say? Hey, it's all in the game. I might be cooked. Where would these people be without the body uppercut? Where would they be? Jeez, where would they be? You agree with Juice about the new gameplay? He said it's still not as good as the second beta. Yeah, McKenton is like a mix of Frosh and Davey. That's actually a good way to put it. You know what? That's good shots. I mean, my goodness. Just sit there, just sit still and get teed off on and just throw a power body shot. I mean, didn't even try to do no type of defense and just throw a power body shot. I mean, talk about get out of jail free card. Yeah, I am a tester. Tracks, I am testing too. I mean, me and Juice kind of different a little bit in our regards to the test. I think if it's not, I think it's like 1A and 1B either way with what we played and then the second beta. So like Juice thinks the second beta is still the best, which is, I'm not going to really argue that because, you know, that's peak gameplay. And he makes good points on why it's still the best. I can't go into specifics why compared to what I played, but he makes good points why he thinks it's the best. I think it's 1A and 1B. Like if it's not better than the second beta, it's the best gameplay since the beta ended for me. That's kind of what I think about it. Yeah, W Ghost Punch. Man went southpaw. I mean, you see the damage you do for like 2 body shots? Like, this is just crazy. This is a good state of the game to leave it in for months. This dude sucks, dog. This dude is just terrible. Yeah, hold that bum. His kit for the Canelo would be fire for sure. I mean, yeah, it's sad in a way, Tracks. You could look at it that way, but even then, that gameplay in the second beta was definitely like peak. Like, it was good gameplay. Like, I played that for hours. It was fun gameplay. Something that's been missing for many months, you know? So. But I get what you're saying about it being a beta. I mean, it's really what they should have iterated on from there to where we are now, but things definitely didn't go where they should have went from that second beta. Because even what we got in early access was a lesser version of the game than what we had in that beta, so. I would love for Spence to be in this game. His strengths are always fire. Yeah, Spence has really good fight kits. Boots' fight kits are fire. Like, those would be some good people getting into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, bro. Like, Jesus, you got anything else in the arsenal using Terrence Crawford? You gonna try to box even a little bit? Like, dog just said, forget boxing. Let me just spam these uppercuts. He look like he's running to you. On his bicycle, ain't he? Happened to all that taunting that was happening earlier. Man on his bicycle all of a sudden now, ain't he? Want Lomachenko to have the Matrix trunks from the TO fight? Yeah, that'd be fire. One of Jake Paul he put in the game? Could be. Could be. I mean, yeah, it sucks Grant's not in the game. I'm not really a big brand dude. Like, I have to have all the brands in the game. It really don't make much difference to me personally. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care too much about the brands. I care more about gameplay than anything else. But I know for other people that's important, which I get it. I'm just speaking to me personally. Now he want to be a jobber. Like, how do I get countered there while he eats a hook coming forward? How is that a counter for him? Just please explain that to me. Yeah, there you go. Get back to that Thompson. There you go. Be you. Be you, bozo. Be you. Be you. Be you, dummy. If y'all can't beat me now with the way the game is, you have no chance to beat me when the game is in a better spot. You'll never touch me when the game is in a better spot if you can't beat me playing like this. You're cooked. We're cooked if you ever run to me when the game is better. You're fried, buddy. You can't beat me playing like this? Oh, Lord. You're cooked. Cheese, dog. Using Sean Porter against this cheese, and you still can't beat me. Yeah, you're cooked when the game really dropped. You're fried. Actually fried. Actually, sick work that you really lost this. I mean, goodness. 228 and 54 playing like this. This is nasty work, y'all. Nasty work. Nasty work. Oh, brother. All that taunting. You know what? That might be my Sean Porter video. Am I recording, aren't I? Yeah, I sure am. That might be my Sean Porter video. Appreciate you, gang. Good looks. Good looks. Oh, you played him, T. Cole? Yeah, he's a bot for sure. That's alright though. GG. At the end of the day, I don't care how rough the journey is as long as the end product delivers. That's kind of where I'm at too, Track. You know? I mean, I'm glad, like, I don't want Juice to drop out the joint for, you know, what he was talking about in that video. I don't think he needs to drop out or nothing like that. It's not enough of it going on to where I feel like that needs to be the case. Because we need people like Juice in there. You know what I mean? Need people like Juice who gonna keep it real. Been following it for a while. Fan of the sport. Fan of boxing video games. You need people like that, man. And Juice's vision aligns with what their vision is supposed to be for the game. So we need stuff like that. We need the real in there. Not just no cheerleaders. Don't need no cheerleaders. We try to make the game that they promised us. The game that we've all wanted for a while. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I'm just trying to get the game into a spot where everybody's happy with it. You know what I'm saying? A good boxing game. Iron out these kinks. Give them feedback on some of these decisions that they done made. You know what I'm saying? Just go with the flow. Try to get us into a good spot. Do what I can. Hope they have Frank Martin. Hopefully he puts up a good fight against Tank. That'll help his stock for sure. You know, I mean, most likely he's going to lose, but if he put up a good fight, up his stock. But Frank would be a good addition to the game for sure. Having so much fun with Roy right now? Yeah, Roy is cracked. He's definitely cracked. I like Roy in this game, man. That's why I said I feel like Sugar Ray Leonard needs to flow kind of like Roy in this game, where you can just let the combinations fly. And you got fast hands. Like Sugar Ray Leonard should feel like that. I don't know why it's only Roy. I feel like that. Sugar Ray Leonard should be right there. Canelo shouldn't be up there like that. But yeah. I'm not cool. What we got now, obviously, be a plus. I do wish we got different variations of gloves we have now. No, for sure, Neo. I totally feel that. Totally feel that. That man said tap dance all the way back to Fight Night Champion. Tough scenes. Hey, Wiley. I don't know why they do it either, dog. Like, if you beat me straight up, fair and square, win or lose, you know, hey, GG, you got me. You outboxed me. It is what it is. But all this, taunting, all this stuff, when you know and you cheesing, it's crazy. That's my dog, Neo. Hey, good luck, Neo. You know what I'm saying? Good slip. Rocky is certainly a choice. That's coming bad for me. Preemptive trap setter. I see your game. I like it though. Nice first round flash. KO body upper. That's crazy. I think Juice Beef is more on the possible favoritism and toxic influencers sticking up the joint. Yeah, and that's fair and valid because, like, you know, at least me and Juice, like, you know, we're not for. I mean, that's where me and Juice do agree. We're kind of similar. We're not for breaking news. You know, look who exclusive drop. You know, type scoops. That's not really why I'm here. It's kind of what Juice was saying. Like, that's not my agenda. I'm here to make the game better. I don't care about all this extra stuff that comes with that, right? I want the game to be the best game it can be, and I don't want them to squander what they got because I feel like they got something special here. I want them to hit their goals, you know, really excel. I want the game to excel because I feel like they got a special game. I want them to execute. I don't care about those other extra stuff. I just want to, you know, want them to hear that and want them to not make these bonehead decisions that they've done made over the course of early access, where it could have been avoided. I feel like, so that's where I totally get where he's coming from in that aspect for sure. I want to see Shakur versus Raymond Moratala. Yeah, I think that'd be a good fight. Neo here or the DC? I think he might be here still. Appreciate y'all of y'all hit the like button as well. Much appreciated. You're all demons, man. Y'all are goats though. Can't move? What can I do to get you out of it? I don't know what I can do. Can I hit you? Let me try to stun you out of it. Can you move now? I don't know what I can do to get you out. Can I cheat you somehow? I can't low blow you in this, can I? I'll take a knee. See if it resets. Maybe I'll reset it. Yeah, I'll take a knee and see if I get some out. I should get him out. Are you still stuck? No shot. What the heck? Can I low blow you on here? I took a knee again. God dang it, dog. I took a knee again. I keep hitting the wrong trigger. That's my fault. That second one was my fault. I meant to go for a low blow. I took a knee again. Oh well, we'll try again. Got Loma over Shakur? I don't think Loma at this stage can beat Shakur. I think Shakur gonna get him. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I can't low blow, you know how. Yeah, I can't low blow anyways. I think Shakur can beat Loma at this stage. Would have been a tougher fight if Loma was a couple years still in his prime, but Shakur is really like that. I'll just let it go to the next round, you know, see if he can move in the next round. But Shakur's like that. It'll be a good fight. You know what I mean? Loma's like 80, maybe like 85, like 75, 80% of what he was. So he's still that guy. I mean, he just beat the brakes off Cambosis, but that was expected. Dismantled him from start to finish. But Loma's still a dog. It's not going to be easy for Shakur, but I think he can get Loma. I mean, I think Shakur is the best 135er right now. Are you cooked? You cooked, Neo? It's cooked? Rip the dream. We'll see if we get out into the main screen if it lets you do anything. KO him. It's time to get nasty. Hit him with that quadruple body uppercut special. What's your opinion of Undisputed in its current state, and what do you think about the last video update with the new features mentioned? I definitely think in its current state, this isn't even like, what's the best way to put this? This isn't even like, it's not like early access. It's been like garbage the entire, like complete garbage like this the entire time, where it's just like unplayable for most, in most instances. Like 2 patches ago, there you go, he's back. 2 patches ago, the game was playable, right? Like online wasn't like power crept where it is right now. But for some reason, yeah, it is right now. So the current state right now, I don't like it at all. I think they need to update it before they just go full steam towards full release. I don't think that will happen, but right now it's rough in the online space for the game, is what I feel. Now, what they talk about in the Roundtable, that I liked what I saw in the Roundtable. I like that you could tell a lot of different things about the game currently plays in the Roundtable. I like what they was talking about. And I like that they're going to these events and showcasing the game, which makes me feel like they feel more confident about where the game is going. And I've tested that a version of a newer build, and I like what I played. So I have hope that the game can get into a better spot overall, and it can go in a good direction heading into full release. So that's kind of my thoughts on that matter. I think after Shakur's last fight, Loma gets him. Yeah, but Loma doesn't have nowhere close to the power De Los Santos is gonna have. You know what I mean? He don't got that one punch knockout power De Los Santos got, so Shakur is not gonna fight that in the same manner. I think Loma could overwhelm Shakur. It's 50-50. Like, I'm not mad at people thinking it's a 50-50 fight. I'm not mad at that. I mean, there's two great fighters. So I feel like most matchups like that, most great matchups should be like 50-50, right? Otherwise, that means one person isn't great. If you think it's a 50-50 between two of the best, I mean, you think there's two elite fighters going after each other. It's hard to pick, which is, that's reasonable. That's fair, you know what I mean? I thought Fury Usyk was 50-50. The two top dogs, it should be a 50-50 fight. That's reasonable. You can't get mad at that. Yeah, I can't judge. I don't judge Shakur off for one fight. Don't judge Loma off for one fight. I mean, even in that fight that Shakur was basically running for a majority of the fight, even he had a bad night, but his skills don't deplete from having one bad fight. He's still elite, and just like I think Loma is still elite. You know what I mean? So it'd be a good fight, though. I definitely want to see it. Let's see. Backs up cross? Cheese side? Oh, I'm tweaking. I got no stand. What am I doing? I got no head hold. I'm tweaked. Ooh. Woo! Woo! That would have landed on me. Would have been bad. Just like this is bad for him. Thought he might walk into that one. Good shots. I agree. Shakur completely outboxes Loma. I don't know about completely, but I think he can get him. I agree people are way too harsh on this game. I understand its flaws, but people are climbing it straight. Taking it way too far. Yeah, that's taking it way too far. It's not, like, people play Fight Night Champion for years, and they will claim this is terrible. Like, Fight Night Champion, when you really play somebody in that game in aspects is terrible. Like, sorry to tell people, but it has its flaws, just like Undisputed has major flaws right now as well, which is all fair. It's fair to critique both without being a lover boy for one or the other. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I was good. Wait, what? Oh, I knocked him down with that cross. Okay, I'll take it. What's good, Poe? What's going on, man? Shakur has shown that he's more of a back foot counter puncher, means he wants you to reach in. It's not like how Mayweather counters, where it's more of a predictive counter. Yeah, that's kind of what he's shown. And Loma will do that. Loma will come forward against Shakur. Loma, in the last couple of years, as he loses some more of his legs, he becomes more of a come forward. Still uses angles, still uses his skills, but he'll pressure you more. Like he was doing the Cambosas, walking him down and, you know, pressuring him with feints, level changes. That's more Loma's game now. Like he was doing the Haney, walking Haney down, pushing Haney back. So I expect he would try to do the same in a Shakur fight. Good crack. What did I miss? What did I miss? Like when Ward beat Froch the same way? Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good comparison. I haven't seen that one before. Good comparison. I got Tank over Shakur as well, but they're all 50-50 fights. Yeah, I think Shakur and Tank is another one. So it would be a pick 'em. If you like Tank more, you're on the Tank side. You like Shakur more, you're on Shakur's side. But it should be about that 50-50. That's fair. I'm not even sure Shakur won that. No, he definitely won that. Come on. He definitely didn't lose that fight. I like what I saw. It has the ESBC look. Yeah, you can tell that graphically. It looks more like, even I saw somebody compared it in the Discord. It looks more like what we saw, like the ESBC, like the game, like the dev breakdown type joints. It has that type of look to it, which is good. It's good news. Even like the hit reactions and stuff like that are pretty much like that. So that's good news. Good news. Come on, Usyk, I'm gonna need you to work in here. I know it's against Rocky, but we gotta work. Let's work, Usyk. There we go. Slumber. Tank versus Loma, who you got? That's another one. It's close. All these fights at the top of 135, they're basically all 50-50s to me. It's all close. I think Loma could get Tank. I think he could, but it's just a thought, you know? It's just a thought. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no clinching in the release. I knew you would, bro. I knew you would. I don't get the counter windows in this game. A lot of us don't, man. A lot of us don't. High hopes for October 11th. If I can have fun with the game in its current state, then high hopes. Yeah, man. All we can have is some high hopes so we can hit the mark. GG's, Bowania. All you can have is those high hopes we can hit the mark. You know what I mean? We want the game to be successful. We sure do. I mean, there's so much potential with the game. It has to, like, you know what I'm saying? It has to execute. That's what it comes down to, execution. The potential is there. It just needs to execute. And that's what we're all hoping for. Is this game good? Maybe I want to buy. Is the game good? Right now, the game is not good, in my opinion. Like, maybe it's not as bad as people make it seem, but I wouldn't feel right telling somebody, yeah, pick it up, man, in its current state, personally. Unless you're more of an offline player, then maybe it might be more worth it. But if you want to play online, I don't really feel like I should be like telling people to pick up this game right now in this current state, personally. John Fury is the gypsy Bill Haney. Yeah, he pretty much is. Bill Haney and John Fury, like, they're just too, like, they're too out there. You let their sons, like, be the ones who are, doing this stuff. They're just too in the media. Like, why are they in the media so much as just like dads of the boxers? Like, kind of weird, but I guess I get it. I have an easier time combating Cheese and Fight Night Champion. In the beta, it was about even. Might be because of playing Fight Night Champion longer, though. I'd rather this Cheese than Fight Night Champion Cheese, personally. Just cause like the steps, like I hate the side step, uppercut, back step cross, side step, like it's just so cheesy. And it's like it's especially on top of that with the pump block, and you can block body and head with one button. It's just too much. I hate when I fight a cheeser in that game. It's just annoying. I can still overcome it, but it's just way more annoying. Like at least in this game, if I'm facing a cheeser right now, they put me out of my misery early. I'll get body uppercut spammed early and get put out of my misery. I don't have to go through 10 rounds of side step, side to side, trying to catch them sidestepping. All right, calm down, bucko. I know you. I respect Tommy Morrison pick, but calm down. Woo! You see that sidestep? Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Spread him. Let's see what I miss. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of Fight Night Champion. I still enjoy it, time to time, but not the biggest fan. That's it. All right, GG. Hey, it was good, Juice. Yeah, I know. I kind of capped on that, Juice. My fault. Something came up. But hey, I still made it. I still made it here. That's the most important thing. Yeah, that was a good fight. Ray Mercer knockout. That's still the most vicious knockout I've ever seen. Was Ray Mercer versus Tommy Morrison. Most vicious knockout I've ever seen. And then of course Tommy Hearns and Roberto Duran. That's another vicious one. I don't know what it is about the game right now, but I'm really liking Usyk right now. I'm just really liking Usyk. Maybe I'm prisoner of the moment, but I just like using Usyk right now. Oh yeah, and plus it was I need a Usyk video. Usyk video. Yeah, I have to make one of those too. I was supposed to use a video fight from yesterday's stream as a video, but I wasn't recording, so rip to me. Pitbull versus Matthias is a dream fight for me. That'd be a good fight. I like to see that. Good contrast of styles. I don't know how sturdy Matthias' chin is, because he'd be eating some heavy leather from Pitbull. There's been times when I get a counter like upset fighter throws and gets a counter. Yeah, I feel you. Oh my goodness. Fury? Okay. I wouldn't compare Shakur to Floyd. They compared Devin to Floyd. Well, Shakur was always the better comparison to Floyd, in my opinion, because of his defensive prowess. Like, Devin's defense, quote unquote, was never really good. Like, Shakur actually has really, really good defense. Devin's defense was not what Shakur's was, in my opinion. Shakur is the much better defensive fighter. Because Shakur can't throw his jab like he wants to, he's not going to get teed off on like Haney did when he got his jab taken away. I sparred Ray for that. Oh, did you spar him for the Morrison fight? That's actually cool. I know. I remember you talking about you sparring Ray Mercer before, but I didn't know you sparred him for that fight. That's actually pretty cool. I like Ray Mercer, even though my dog Larry Holmes had to do him dirty after that. That man's in the corner talking about I'm not Tommy Morrison while he putting them hands on Ray Mercer, even in his older age. That's why Larry is such a GOAT. Even as he faded from his prime, he was still competing. Because he had those fundamentals are just so strong. Even without the athleticism that he had in his younger days, he could still compete against the top dogs. That was me you're fighting? Oh, GG, Jackie. Oh, me. See, ideally, I'd like to get more to the side so I can hit him with that cross just like that. Bang. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see what he does here. Let me give him some rope right here and see what he does. Give him some rope here. Don't smother him as much. I feel like he's not good at, utilizing his distance to land his shots. He's just throwing. And because I'm right in front of him, every punch is landing on my block or on me. But I give him some space to breathe. He'll do my work for me. Oh, there we go. Didn't they add Floyd Mayweather? But they didn't add Floyd Mayweather, but added Floyd Sr. and Jeff Mayweather. Yeah, as trainers they did. I hope SEI got more fighters at the fight. I think they did, Poe. There's a lot of... I saw a lot of pictures like around the Undisputed display that they had there with the game. They're showing off the game. I saw a lot of fighters taking pictures around there. So I'm sure they had them looking at the game and was like talking to certain fighters out there since they had a lot of people out there. So hopefully they signed some more names out there. That'd be a W for sure. Haney never fought like Floyd. To me, Haney fights like Chad Dawson. That's not a bad comparison because Chad Dawson suffered from some of the same issues. You know, when you get in on the inside against him, you know, he's susceptible. Canelo's actually way faster than Conor Benn in this game. This is sick work. He's way faster than Conor Benn. He's faster than Bud Crawford. He's faster than Sugar Ray Leonard. He's faster than a lot of people. The only person I think matches his speed right now is Roy. Is the only one who's maybe as fast. But yeah, he's like one of the fastest boxers in the game for some reason. It's disgusting work. Test build me, please. I can't with these Sugar Ray Robinson spammers. Yeah, it could be tough, Jay. It's definitely different, to say the least. I want to be a little bit closer. How was that not a counter? I ducked that hook perfectly. Another not counter? That's another perfect slip. Until he went to the body. I mean, come on, dog. Like, why even try to make a read in this game right now? Let me just keep throwing punches at somebody's head until one gets through. And he's the most overrated fighter of all time. You can't really call an undisputed champion overrated, but I understand why people might look to that. But Haney's still a good fighter. Just because he lost to Ryan doesn't mean he's not a good fighter. He's a good fighter. I was sad Shakur turned down 25% to fight Devin. I really wanted to see that fight. Shakur would have won. I always had Shakur in that fight. I think out of Shakur, Tank, and Haney, Shakur is the best, personally. No, I'm gonna say no, did he? You were there, Ray loves partying. So do a lot of them boxers, huh? Especially back then. Both Devin Haney and Shakur defense is mediocre. Shakur defense is running away. That's a crazy statement. Shakur is one of the best defensive fighters in boxing right now. To say he's mediocre is nuts. I don't know, Shakur really just backpedal and keep distance, but as far as slipping, catching head movement, I ain't really seen it. You haven't watched enough Shakur then if you haven't seen that. You need to watch more Shakur. Because he definitely displays all of that. There's a reason he's one of the best defensive fighters in boxing right now. Like stat-wise. It's not because he's running. Not every fight, at least. Giant Fury, dog. To follow Usyk's game plan, keep hitting him in his body. Like, how are you getting counter off that? On me. Just out of alignment. I hate fighting Fury in this game, I promise you. Some of these people clearly show people don't watch. Some of the comments clearly show people don't watch boxing. I wouldn't say that much, but you know, people have their own opinions, which is fine. I hope Naoya anyway gets signed soon. Yeah, we need the monster in this game. Go crazy. Definitely go crazy. Shakur's defense is elite. Wait, where did I just see that at? Am I tweaked? Oh, I am tweaked. Defense elite, hit tank, not hit, get hit for 12 rounds, impossible for his tank. I mean, you might say that, sure. I mean, I just think he'll be able to do okay against tank. Like, tank isn't a one punch, like he lands on you one time, you're getting KO type of fighter. I mean, he landed on Ryan Garcia multiple times, he didn't knock him out. He landed on Rolly multiple times, and then knock him out to the sevens. Like, lesser fighters have went multiple rounds with tank. So do I give Shakur a chance to go at least the same amount of rounds that Rolly Romero went when he sucks? You know, sorry, but reality. Like, I do. Like, if Rolly could utilize his jab and keep tank at bay for multiple rounds, I think Shakur can do the same and have more success. I do. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. If not more, at least the same amount. So somehow the fight DC'd, but alright. Use a man. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Wanted Ryan to win. Boxing fans love exaggerating. I mean, yeah, it comes with the territory. People called Florida runner. Yeah, they did. They sure did. I mean, some fights you could argue in moments and fights Floyd ran for sure. You know what I mean? So, top 3 worst fan bases in boxing. Oh, brother, don't get me started on that. Please don't get me started on that. And he's a C+ fighter. And you remember Haney lost. You have to remember Haney lost to Loma. He fought shorter opponents because he fought the same size as him. Look what happened. He got caught with the same punch over and over. I mean, that has nothing to do with the length. That's Ryan's speed more than anything. That took away his job. I mean, Ryan has a really good left hook. Really good left hook. Really fast left hook. You know what I mean? So, and that's not just because Haney fought shorter fighters, and I thought he beat Lomachenko personally, but it was a close fight, so it could have went either way. But a C+ fighter is nuts. If you think Haney's C+, that's crazy. Oh, this guy again. Well, yeah, I mean, that's partly his corner's fault too. He don't got a good corner to help him make no adjustments. So if plan A don't work, he's cooked basically. And when plan A, which basically was his job, didn't work against Ryan, he was cooked. Against Lomachenko, he made his own adjustments just to try to win the fight. His corner gave him nothing in that fight to try to win. He had to just make his own, just try to do whatever he could to win that fight against Loma. He barely was able to do it. So the fact that boxing is unforgiving and inadvertently makes it more exciting. One loss can break you. High stakes are exciting. Yeah, I definitely agree there. 75 to 80% no ratio before you move to welterweight. Yeah, real runner. Yeah, his KO ratio was definitely higher. Yeah, he wasn't a runner in my opinion. A runner is like what Rigondeaux was doing against somebody like Casemiro. Like that's running. What Rigondeaux was doing in that fight. Oh wait, when did he turn into a body spammer? Hey, wait, didn't I play you earlier? Now he's throwing body uppercuts? This wasn't you? Hey, what happened? This wasn't you. Oh no. I'm cooked then. I got 71 overall. I'm fried. Nah, KOD is trolling. You're trolling, KOD. I should ban you for that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's over. If you got a lesser rated fighter and you playing a spammer like this, it's over. You have no chance whatsoever. If your stats are low, you play this type of style, you're cooked. How could you not hear no audio, KOD? That's definitely you. Nah, you're trolling. Are you? Yeah, you're definitely trolling. How long you want to get banned for, KOD? I mean, goodness gracious, give up the body uppercuts, gang, on me. The Devin Haney show has been canceled. Bill had to handle it. Devin Haney has a glass jaw. Glass draw? I don't know about that. If Tank touched that chin one time, it's over. So you're telling me Tank got more power than overweight, Osterine, juiced up Ryan Garcia? I mean, give credit to Haney where credit's due. He got up multiple times after getting cracked by Ryan. Don't tell me if Tank lands one time, he's getting knocked out. I thought if Ryan would have landed one good time on his chin, he would go to sleep. But he showed me more. He got up multiple times. He definitely got multiple times. Haney definitely should have ditched his water for sure. No doubt. He definitely should have ditched Bill. Happened to Jermaine Taylor? That's a name I ain't heard in a minute. Kind of just faded from the boxing world, really. You almost never hear about Jermaine Taylor nowadays. I don't know why people think Tank's unbeatable when he loses a lot of rounds most of his fights. I think the same way, Jonathan. I don't think... Like, people think Haney will get KO'd by Tank. People think Shakur will get KO'd by Tank. Like, Tank hasn't been outboxed in multiple rounds by lesser boxers. You know what I mean? Tank's not unbeatable either. If that knockout don't come, Tank can be beat. Man's not unbeatable. Just like I don't think Shakur or Haney was unbeatable. They're all beatable in their own ways. But that's just how I look at it. Yeah, I don't really... I mean, I have people I like Shakur. I'm a Shakur fan. I have people in boxing I like more than others, sure. But, you know, I try my best to be unbiased. You know, sometimes it don't work in my favor. Sometimes I can still sound biased in aspects. But I try my best not to be. Oh my goodness, lay him out. Call me crazy, I think Crawford beats Canelo. I think Bud beats Canelo too, personally. I always thought Garcia is not someone to bet against. His power and speed is incredible and can make the difference. Yeah, he has a ton of flaws technically, but his speed and power, you can't coach that or teach that. He just has it. So he lands on you, it's gonna hurt. You might not see it coming. Canelo stops Crawford, but they're in the same weight class. I got Crawford. Like, let me ask you this, Jonathan. What makes you think Canelo will stop Bud? I'm just curious. That was you again, Jockey? Hey, GG, lay off them body uppercuts, though. You hit me with a little too much of those, dog. Lay off of those, man. On me. Like, I've seen Canelo fight lesser boxers and hasn't stopped them, so I don't think he's gonna stop Bud. Didn't stop Munguia. Didn't stop Ryder. I don't think he's gonna stop Bud. I get weight classes are for a reason, but Bud's way faster. Better IQ. He's gonna have the reach. It's not a good matchup for Canelo. Like, it's just not a good matchup for Canelo. Is Canelo gonna land enough on Bud to really knock him out? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. I'd like to believe that what would happen, but I just think Bud is a bad stylistic matchup for Canelo. Personally. That's not really the fighter Canelo wants to fight, I feel like. Yeah, Canelo has the power for sure. And Bud has been dropped by, I mean, Gamboa then, yeah, Mean Machine. And Mean Machine and Gamboa got a little bit of a punch. Yeah, Canelo got power, but how is he going to land that power? Canelo don't throw in volume. He waits and tries to counter you. Bud can outbox him from the outside all night. Did you see the speed Munguia was putting on Canelo? Did you see the speed difference in that fight early on? Bud can beat Canelo. Like, Canelo doesn't have the gas tank to really throw volume and try to get through and knock somebody out like Bud. Like, Canelo, I don't think he's going to be able to get to Bud, personally. Bud is strong. Like, stronger than people give him credit for. Even though he got a lower weight class, he's going to carry some power. It ain't going to be pillows coming from Bud. And he can box. He's a boxer. He will outbox Canelo. Canelo does not do well against boxers. Let alone boxers who can switch stances and are strong. So I think he can outbox, Bud can outbox Canelo. Personally. Not to say that Canelo can't win the fight. Like, if you want to say it's a 50-50 fight, you could say that, but I would just take Bud. I can see why Canelo was running from that Mexican monster smoke. Yeah, Canelo definitely doesn't want to fight Benavidez. I think that's clear. Even if you're a Canelo fan, you gotta kind of like, agree that he doesn't want to fight Benavidez. Tank got better timing than Ryan, which is probably more important than power. Yeah, you can say that. Ryan needs to put in a straight jacket. Needs to be put in a straight jacket. Yeah, Ryan is just, I don't know what's going on with Ryan. Dog is tweaking. Like, brother's tweaking. I'll never let a fighter take damage like that because it'll break the fighter and make them gun shy. Wilder's a prime example. Guys go from a killer looking spooked and wide. Well, that's because, I mean, that's different. I mean, when Wilder started fighting better competition, you saw what happened to him. I mean, he lived off beating up cans and old people for a while. When he got to the higher limits, it got ugly for him. I mean, Tyson Fury really should have smoked him in 3 consecutive fights, but, you know, it is what it is. It's, I mean, but you always have, when you have the power like that, you live off the puncher's chance. People don't pick you in a fight because they think you have the skill to win. They pick you in the fight because you have power. And when that power doesn't bail you out, your skill is exposed. This is what happens. Too bad he's losing. Oh, you think Benavidez gonna lose to that dude? I can't pronounce his name, but I don't want to just call him that dude. Like I don't know who he is. I know who he is. I just can't pronounce his name. But I think it's a good match for Benavidez. They ain't no cookie cutter like cherry pick type of fight. That's a tough fight. Dude, it's tough. Jab simulator. Let's jab the jabber. Actually, let me burn him. Let me let him burn himself out. He gonna keep throwing these jabs into midair. I should just let him keep throwing these. Just keep missing. He just wants to keep throwing, so I'll let him do just that. He can keep throwing into midair. Be my guess. Canelo has the power, but doesn't assert himself enough. Yeah, he don't really push the pedal to utilize his power well. You guys see Canelo fights now. He doesn't have a high volume in these rounds, but even then, he still slows down towards the end. So, I think Bud and Benavidez beat Canelo. He's ducking them for a reason. I wouldn't say he's ducking. I think he's kind of ducking Benavidez, but I wouldn't say he's ducking Bud. I want to see Canelo versus Benavidez, not Canelo versus Bud or mess up Bumlenga. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, Benavidez came down to super middleweight from cruiser, right? I mean, Benavidez is definitely a big dude for sure, so I think he'll be all right up there. Canelo's not ducking Crawford. If Canelo went to win, you'll say he was too small. I mean, some people will definitely say that for sure, but it is what it is. I mean, he fought mini Charlo, so there's no excuse. He knew what people were going to say then, so no excuse now. When the power is tied to the gas tank, that makes it even worse in later rounds. Yeah, exactly. I really think Fury punch resistance has not been bad since those wars was Wilder. I mean, Fury's been dropped by cruiserweights multiple times, so it's not like he had a good chin. He has good recovery, is what he has. He can recover really. He could recover really well. A really good recovery, but chin-wise, he's been dropped by lesser punchers multiple times. That was before he fought Wilder. I'm getting fried. I wouldn't want to bet on that fight, at least not do some homework on it, studying fight footage. I did that for the Fury card and got a bag. Hey, W. Seems how boxing been full of upsets lately. I'm going to go on a limb and say Tank going to lose. It might be. Upsets definitely happening for sure, though. If Canelo doesn't fight David in September, it's definitely a duck. But as of right now, I'm not going to call Canelo a duck. I'm not even a big Canelo fan. David is my favorite active boxer. David's not my favorite active boxer, but I'm definitely a fan. If Canelo fights Berlanga, terrible look. It's a major duck if he fights Berlanga. Like, the fact that Berlanga's even in discussions for a fight is sick work as it is. Man, Berlanga's going to get smoked against Canelo. He's going to get smoked and knocked out and enjoy his payday because he's going to get blasted. Munguia wasn't bad to me. It wasn't bad. You can't call out Munguia over David a straight up duck. Munguia is top of the division too, so it's not terrible. But Berlanga, that is horrible. Berlanga would be horrible at this stage. Initially before I started tape, I was going to bet Fury winning by KO. A lot of people did, and that wasn't a crazy prediction. You see in that fight, Fury rocked Usyk multiple times, had him hurt multiple times. You know what I mean? So it wasn't, I guess, a crazy prediction. A lot of people have good fights versus Beterbiev. He can be outboxed, but David may be the bigger fighter, even if he's been at lighter weight. Remember, Canelo said he don't fight Mexicans. Translation: Canelo doesn't fight Mexican fighters who are good. Like Beterbiev, that's crazy. Yeah, that is like one of those things that he just fought Munguia. Like, come on now. Canelo's one of those dudes, man. The word started to change all of a sudden now. All his words starting to change. First, I don't fight Mexican fighters. Now he fights Munguia instead of Benavidez. I don't want to fight these guys. They need to work their way up and earn the fight. Benavidez cleans out Plant, cleans out Bubu Andrade. Canelo still don't want to fight him. We'll rather fight Berlanga, who's done nothing. But hey, who am I? Tank better step his punch output up, or that loss coming. Yeah, that's the thing. Tank is really a pure counterpuncher. He doesn't pressure you. So I don't know. If he sits back against some of these better boxers, he's gonna get like point fighted to death. Knockout will not come. They'll take the rounds and go up, and then they will basically just force him to come forward, or just basically just stay away so they can win on points. It's gonna happen if he doesn't, turn up his output against certain people. Because he's lost a good amount of rounds against Barrios. Lost the rounds getting outboxed by Rolly Romero, who can't box. Like, Rolly was getting smoked by that old man. What's his name? Barroso? He's getting smoked by him. When I talk about smoke, I mean, he just got annihilated against Pitbull. Like, Pitbull destroyed him. Like, I was not even close. He got completely dominated. And like I just don't see, like, it's just hard for me when people tell me Tank is gonna do this or that to these elite fighters, where people like Rolly, who are not good, are able to win rounds off of him. That's the only thing that just gives me like pause in these, hypothetical fights. I just don't like that people who aren't good boxers are able to take rounds off somebody who's elite. Like, it's not like Rolly's an okay boxer, so it's a feel-out problem. He's not a good boxer at all. He cannot box. He got power, but he can't box. So that's the only reason that gives me pause in those fights. But I just want to see Tank fight a top dog and see how it goes. I just want the top dogs to really fight the top dogs and see who's the best, man. That's all I want. 30-24, goodness. David Morrell is scary for Canelo too. Yeah, it could be scary for Canelo, but Morrell hasn't really had no like challenging fight yet. But he gotta fight somebody who can push him a little bit before I think he'll be a problem for Canelo. Let me see. Did you watch Santillan versus Norman Jr.? Welterweight division just got a little more exciting. Yeah, Norman Jr. Well, man, his uppercuts, dog. Those uppercuts are vicious. That's why I want uppercuts like that in this game. Like, these don't do it for me. I need them. Even this don't do it for me. Like, this ain't doing it for me. I need those vicious looking uppercuts. He was cracking him with them uppercuts. Oh my goodness. Cook that man. Especially that last punch. Oh my. Oh yeah, good night. Bam Rodriguez versus Inoue, who you got? Ooh, me and Juice was just talking about this. Ooh wee. That's a fight right there, dog. Inoue versus Bam. That is a fight. I think, oh boy, who would I choose right now? Without doing no research and looking at their fights, comparing? Right now, I would have to side with the monster, man. I would have to side with the monster. He's so good. It's hard to bet against the monster. I love Bam. Bam's probably my favorite active fighter right now. If not one of them, for sure. I love Bam. Bam is my dog. I can't wait to use him in this game. Love Bam Rodriguez, but it's just hard to choose against the monster. I mean, we're talking top 3 pound for pound fighter for years now. On my list, he's number 2 right now, currently. But that's hard to choose against the monster, man. It's hard to choose against the monster. That's a bad brother. To say Fury don't have a chin, but to say Haney has a chin. Wait, what'd you say? Fury doesn't have a chin, but say Haney has a chin is wild. where he gets rocked in most of his fights. He gets rocked. Yeah, he's been rocked in his fights, but so is Fury. Raggy? Fury's been rocked in multiple fights. Do you think Fury has a good chin? Fury has good recovery. He's been rocked in multiple fights. Let's not act like he hasn't been rocked. I don't think Haney has a chin. His chin is suspect for sure. It's not as bad as like y'all make it seem like Amir Khan glass chin, because he had an Amir Khan chin. When Ryan hit him with that first left hook, he's knocked out. When Ryan hit him with the second shot, he's knocked out. He's not eating multiple shots and getting back up if he has a glass chin like Amir Khan had. He would have been knocked out cold. You know what I mean? So I just don't think he got that bad of a chin. But chin definitely suspect. I use Joe Joyce. I think Canelo is just coasting on some diva stuff. Possibly, but when you're that guy and you want to be remembered as that guy, we don't give you no coasting. It will be a duck. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be that guy, that's what comes with the territory. I know who he is. I followed him after he retired, Adonis Stevenson. That's the name I haven't heard in a minute. I want to see Anyway versus Brandon Figueroa. That would be a good fight, but he'll knock out Figueroa. He'll stop Figueroa. Figgy, I love Figgy too, but he eats too many punches to win a fight against the monster. He would either get knocked out or get stopped to his body. He would get stopped one way or another. He eats too many punches to win a fight against the monster. Tyson versus Paul, who y'all got? Yeah, come on, dog. Tyson and Paul, I'm not gonna make no comment on that fight. I don't know why that's even happening, to be honest with you. Sick work, really. Taylor versus Serrano, who you got? I had Amanda Serrano in the first fight, and really felt like she let her foot off the gas when she could have probably stopped Katie Taylor. And I got her in the second fight too, man. I think she won't make the same mistake. I think she'll get Katie Taylor this time. I love Bam. He's from Texas just like me, but I'm not biased. Anyway, smokes Bam. I don't think he smokes him, but I think he would beat him. The Bam is a dog. Don't get it twisted. Bam's definitely a dog. But anyway, he's just that brother, man. Anyway, it's that dude. He's serious like that. I think Anyway has peaked at 122. I think he moves up to 126. He gets hurt a lot more. 126 is probably his max. I feel like that really was probably the max. 130 is really pushing it. Like, and they're talking about 135. I definitely don't see 135. 126 realistically should probably be the max. And that's pushing it, I feel like. But he has a chance to go 3 division undisputed. That would be nuts. Alright, Smoking Joe, show me something. I don't want to walk you down with Big Joe and put that working on you now. You know, show me something. You're not supposed to be backing up with Joe Fraser. Oh, man, Joe Joyce got sloppy punches on him. Yeah, unfortunately, Joe, you're gonna go to sleep. Man, I gotta chase Joe Fraser. Ain't this sick? Are you sure you want to play this build, Juice? Are you sure? I think that Spence fight was the first time. I haven't seen Bud have initial issues. He eventually overcomes. Yeah, I didn't think he's gonna be able to smoke. I thought he could win, obviously. It's 50-50 fight. But I didn't think he's gonna be able to smoke Spence like that. That was ugly. Definitely ugly. Bam, top 3 pound for pound in your opinion? No. Top 3? Heck no. Bam is like 9 or 10 pound for pound right now, in my opinion. 9 or 10. With a win against Estrada, he can move up a little bit more. But top 3, or whatever order you have it in, top 3 should be Usyk, Bud, and Anyway. Without question. Is Anyway on the Undisputed roster? Not currently, no. I'm not following on the Anyway hype train yet. The guy needs to come to America and fight top contenders, and he might be on the sauce. So that's the reason he doesn't want to come to America? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? He's fought in America before. He just makes way more money in Japan, so why would he leave? I mean, you're telling me you're saying hype train for someone who's 2-division undisputed. Hype train? Someone who smoked Stephen Fulton is a hype train? I don't know about hype train. Hype train is kind of crazy for a man who's been dominating like the monster. I mean, 2-division undisputed, moved up and got undisputed almost instantly is a hype train. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, too much for Bam? Could be. Could be. I mean, anyway has everything, so it's a tough task for anybody. Prioxis? The great Prioxis? It's kind of crazy seeing a dude with a check mark in here. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of wild. It kind of seems a little Hollywood to me. You know what I'm saying? The great Prioxis, huh? Tyson Paul's a gimmick fight, 100%. Danny Garcia, Amir Khan KO, still hilarious to this day. Yeah, that was ugly. Taylor Lear shouldn't have gotten her in the last fight. Yeah, I thought Amanda could have won that, but you know, I saw why she lost because she kind of did it to herself. All right, Bucko, you know to chill out in that game. You think Bud is ducking Boots? Ducking? No, I don't think he's ducking. I mean, Bud said he wants to go to 154 to go for. He looked like he wants to go for undisputed there, so I don't think he's ducking Boots. I mean, he became undisputed, did what he wanted to do, and now he's gonna drop the belts. So some people might say he's ducking. I can't say he's ducking Boots because he's going to another division, going for a belt in another division, and he just beat the brakes off of the dude people said he was ducking before, which is Spence. He beat the brakes off him, so I don't know. Like I say, I knew KOD was gonna say that. Chill, KOD. Chill on me, dog. If Mike KOs him though, I'm waking up the neighbor. That's crazy. When it comes to Haney, what type of glass we talking about? Standard or plexi? That's sick work. Haney has a bad combination. He has no chin and no power. He has light power and suspect chin. So yeah, it's kind of hard, but you know, you gotta have better defense at the end of the day. Once Crawford walk out Eminem, he couldn't lose. Yeah, that was tough. Man said Southpaw TV. I don't know. Hope they get Anyway in the game eventually. I think they know Anyway is highly requested. Like, that's one of the best fighters in the world, and been one of the best fighters in the world. So they can get him in the game. It only makes sense. Another 2-division undisputed champion. It only makes sense. You know, they would have the 3 best fighters of this generation in the game. That would be a major W. They already got Usyk and Bud. They would just need to get Anyway. It's probably tougher to get since he never really leaves Japan, though. And they also need to get they're gonna get, Anyway, get my dog Junto Nakatani, too. Big Junto. Man's a demon. I love watching that man box. Another one of my favorite active fighters. Big Junto Nakatani. Love watching that man go to work. Me personally, I don't care about anything below 130. I mean, you're not the only person who feels that way, but there's a lot of good boxing below 130. So I'm always going to be tuned in. Like Sonny and Bam was a really good fight. That was a pretty good fight. I really enjoyed that one. Oh yeah, good night. Uppercut. I'm going to have to rock him again. Joe Joyce is just so slow. Let me go and lose the movement. I mean, Fraser, you don't have to throw some punches. You trying to want to fight, aren't you? Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm already slow as it is. I got chase. I'm dirt slow. Thank you. Well, I hate Joe Joyce in this game sometimes, I promise you. Oh my god, these punches. Oh my god. Spence versus Fundora. Who do you got? That's a good fight, actually. Spence and Fundora. Who would I pick in that fight? That's a tough one, really. Honestly, I think I'll lean towards Spence, though. Probably towards Spence in that one. I don't know, though, because Spence, after taking that beating from Bud, he might not really be like that no more, but we gotta see. I think I'll still ride with Spence over Fundora, though. Spence gonna make Fundora really work, so I think I'll take Spence. Can't wait for Tease versus Zoo. Yeah, that's a really good fight. That's the people's main event on that Bud card. Virgil versus Tim Zoo. That is going to be a dog fight. That's a real another 50-50 fight. I don't know who I'm going to have in that fight. I really don't. Because Tim is a dog. Virgil is a dog. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, though. It's two absolute dogs. No question about it. Yeah, that's a really good fight. Someone, wait, when is this guy, Genovet, going to actually fight somebody? He's been fighting bums. They don't want to fight the dude, apparently. I mean, he's the champ with belts, so you would expect people want to fight him. Carlos Adames should be the one who fights him next. Because he has been fighting lower competition, but these other dudes don't seem like they want to fight him. Because he wants smoke. He wants the smoke. Someone just got to step up. It should be Adames. Thank God. When will they add Errol Spence to the game, and why is Floyd not in the game? He should have been added. I mean, Floyd, everybody knows why Floyd wouldn't be in the game, because he's going to want a super bag. He want a lot of money. Errol? I don't know why Errol's not in the game. They could probably get Errol, so hopefully they accomplish that. But Floyd, like, it's the money at the end of the day. It'd be a W if they could get him too, though. GG, Sorcerer. Even though he wasn't really throwing many punches at all, to be honest. Virgil in one? That's crazy. Virgil over Zoom? That's not crazy. Not crazy. I'd only be against below 130 if they couldn't punch, but man, these new small cats can hit. Hey, they sure can. Them dudes, hey, y'all seen Nakatani hit what he hit Maloney with? Tell me them dudes can't hit, bro. That brother Nakatani is nasty. That left hand will cook you. What are your thoughts about knockdown animations? They need more. It's kind of stale. Yeah, kind of played out. We'd like some more knockdown animations for sure. Spence breaks down from Dora. I can see that happening. Browner versus Cobbs. Bro, talk about not a clown fest, but like two dudes who are just like, you don't know what you're gonna get. AB right now, like I don't see AB losing to Blair Cobbs, but at the same time, like AB is the type of person where like if he did lose to Blair Cobbs, you really wouldn't be surprised at this stage. I don't know who I would take in that fight. I gotta rock with AB though, I guess, since that's just who I've always rocked with. But I wouldn't be shocked if he loses to Blair Cobbs. Shakur versus Tang. I've always had Shakur in that matchup. I think Shakur would win. Spence looked like he's been cloned ever since the car accident. Bro just looked different. I think Demetrius Andrade ducked Yannick. So do I. I do as well. Andrade ducks everybody for real. Yeah. Didn't duck Benavidez and got smoked. Although he's boxing well early. He's looking good early. So yeah, unfortunately Benavidez has put them paws on him. Spence has a permanent high look after he lost his O to the car crash. Man said lost his O to the car crash. That's just devious work. Why do people say Shakur is boring? If you don't like a hit and don't get hit fight style, just say that. And that is true. People really, I mean, to the bigger audience, a lot of people don't like that style. They like the more entertaining fighters. So that's typically what happens when you have that type of style. You're not usually the most popular. Because I just started watching his last fight. That's also probably true. That Junto KO on Maloney, I thought he was ripped low-key. Yeah, he crush Maloney with that. Like that's really the worst way to go out, right? Like you get beat up the entire fight, and then towards the very end, you get stone cold, just knocked. Like yeah, that's pretty rough for Maloney. The Maloney brothers, you know, there's been some turbulence in their boxing journey as of late. If they get Mayweather, we know they're gonna get updates on Undisputed. He's gonna break the bank. And I think maybe like if they really want this to be the greatest boxing game ever, like maybe they could use, if they get like some good returns from launching the game, they could somehow convince Floyd to get in the game and give him like a good enough chunk of change to get in it. That would go crazy. And they make him DLC for like $15, just him himself. $15, $20, people would buy it. It would be crazy to pay that much for a single fighter, but people would buy it because it's Floyd. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can get him in the game though. That'd be fire. Blair got a lot better after his loss. He did indeed. He did. Chevy boy again. Yannick versus Lara be fire. Yeah, that'd be a good fight right now. Definitely be a good fight. Lara looked good, good in his last fight. Got that knockout. That big left hand. Got some power behind it. After that Ryan versus Haney fight, Shakur smokes Haney. Shakur, Tiafimo, and Tank smoke Haney. I think Shakur will beat Haney. Tank would probably beat Haney as well. Tiafimo, I don't know for sure. The Tiafimo gets he gets like, that's what I'm looking for. He like loses himself to people who are like boxing his head off. Like, if you can box Tio and stay on the outside, not give him what he wants, he gets frustrated. And I feel like Haney could do that. So I can see that Haney being able to win that fight, maybe, but Tio got crazy power, good speed, and good athleticism, but he can get outboxed. That's his issue. Rip. 43. Alright, Big Eastern Assassin, Larry Holmes, my dog, my brother. The GOAT! Alright, Juice. And Youngblood, if you're in here too, I'll fight you after I fight Juice. You gonna send me a code, Juice? Say less. Tio's not a great aggressor. Lack of jab and reaches in too often. Yeah, he's not. He can't cut off the ring very well either, which leads to his frustration and leads to him getting outboxed. Like Sandor Martin was giving him work. Jermaine Ortiz giving him work. You can argue he should have lost both of those fights, to be honest. Where are we going, Juice? Men's lightweight? No, I feel it. I feel it, young brother. Yeah, I feel your pain, dog. It'll be so much easier to play people in the games in a better state overall, for sure. You know if the fighter pack with the standard edition will be cheaper than the deluxe? I mean, like buying the fighter pack separately? I don't think it will be. I think you get more for your money if you just get the deluxe. It probably is the better buy, personally. Oh, women's. Okay, I knew it had to be the women. Who are you going, Terry? Yeah, no problem, M City. Appreciate you for popping by. Hello, Katie? Katie Taylor? Why does Katie Taylor have Powerhouse? I don't even know why I bother looking at some of these sometimes. Steel City can't be mad at us. We've been here for years supporting the game. I mean, like, you can't. Steel City has no, like, no means to be mad at anybody right now. The way this game is playing, they can't be mad at nobody. Like, I mean, but it's not like they said that either. They understand the game isn't where it needs to be right now, so it's not like they're mad at anybody. Wait, who do you go? Sinisa? I guess it don't really matter, huh? You want to see who I want to go, Juice? I know you probably want to go Terry. I'm thinking Natasha, but I'm also thinking I might go McCaskill. I think I'm gonna go McCaskill. Although she has very bad cuts, I noticed. Yeah, I knew he was gonna go Terry. McCaskill has very bad cuts, I think, because she cuts easy. Yeah, she only got 82 cut resistance. I know that she cuts pretty easy. Let's put the white fit on. Frank Martin might even beat Haney. I mean, Frank's a decent fighter, but I don't think he'd beat Haney. He'd probably get outboxed against Haney. But Haney's a good boxer, but when it's time to get dirty, he shies away. Well, Haney's not a good inside fighter. That's the thing. Like, Shakur is a better inside fighter than Haney, in my opinion, which is why I feel like he'll do better against some of these tougher fights. But Haney's not a good inside fighter. That's his problem. He's not good on the inside at all. It's funny seeing the same guys in here. I'm not gonna lie, I was losing hope, but that new footage brought it back. Well, you weren't the only one losing hope. A lot of people were losing hope because of how the game's been and the direction it's went. But they showed, at least in that gameplay, they're trying to put it in a different direction, back to the game that we think it should be. So, you know, it's always a positive. And they knew if they would have launched how the game is right now, they would have launched kind of around in this state. It wouldn't have been good. Yeah, so it just wouldn't have been good. Hard to get away from Terry if I don't pick Katie and the mother of the bitch made me throw up. Yeah, I feel it. Alright. King Juice. How's that counter shot? He's counter windows. Oh, brother. Yeah. I think Bar said you can only get the fighters through the deluxe. Interesting. So I wonder if someone buys the game like 2 months after release or something like that. Will they, or maybe that's like a deluxe exclusive. Like if you buy the game at any point, you have to buy a deluxe. Interesting. I wonder how that will work. Man, the hell is moving, trying to get out the way. I know that's right. Yeah, Denzel's still in the chat. Yeah, he is. Are the day one people getting 93 Roy? Yeah, if you pre-order the standard edition, you get the 93 Roy. Yeah, which should be super cool. That's pretty cool the way they're doing that. I like that. I like that. I'm telling people, McCaskill is a dog. Once they fixed her in the last update, McCaskill's a dog. She feels like how she should play. Like the brawler, get in close, land these hooks. Forget the jab and all that other stuff. You trying to land hooks. And ideally, you'd be trying to land uppercuts too, but uppercuts are just not good overall. I mean, she got some decent ones. For sure. I was coming with that one. So if you bought it during early access, you'll get it. Yeah, if you bought it during early access, you automatically get the Roy. You'll get the 93 Roy. Yeah, that's tough. It's all good though. I mean, it's boxing. We're not all gonna agree with each other's takes, but you know, as long as we keep it respectful, you know, it's all good. We can disagree. As long as we don't get crazy or toxic or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I mean, me and Juice don't agree on a lot of different things in boxing, but we never get like super toxic or nothing with it. Oh, oh! I'm gonna send him up for this big power shot. It's gonna hurt him too. Promise y'all, it's gonna hurt. If it lands, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Stuck me. That's clean. Oh, I got no stand. Power shots suck so much. I should have had that. Like, come on, dog. There's just no way he's going through all these punches. Just no way. It's that comeback mechanic right now. It's that comeback mechanic. I'm doing that big damage. Man, KLD said he bored. Come on, dog. Give me my counter. How do you get 2 counter shots from one counter? That's timing. How did he not go down? Nah, they sold me. How is he not going down right there? Oh no. Good pull. No punches. I know that one hurt. Ah, boy. Roy's cracked and undisputed. He literally goes against every law in the game. The man said he's Neo. Oh, brother. Yeah, Roy is cracked. No, he's cracked for real. Oh, brother, Dave. You. Oh, brother. Hey, DM it to me on Discord. Hoping they add Floyd. They input all his animation to the game. If they get Floyd. You know what I mean? Floyd's a big ass. That's like the biggest budget. You know what I mean? Floyd gonna ask for the money. Let's try to do our job here. That's not doing our job. That's doing our job. Who does Juice think he is pushing up on me? Better back up on that back foot, bucko. Caught him. Oh, he went down from that one. Caught him trying to step out the way. Yeah, I know. Floyd gonna want all the money, I know. I mean, so they're gonna have to kidnap a Saudi prince to get him in the game. That's funny. Hey, GG Juice. Y'all always see what the game could be when I fight somebody like Juice. It's what the game could be. Tactical. You gotta be thinking in there, you're gonna go to sleep. That's why I like fighting Juice. Know what I mean? GG, dog. Man said he's so shocked he ran into the shot, he forgot to get up. Yeah, I was actually surprised he went down off of that one. You know, that don't happen a lot in this game where you get caught from running into the shot. That was good, though. Alright, send me another code. We'll play another one. Yeah, it would be nice to get Floyd in the game, though. Don't get me wrong. It would be like, it would set Undisputed, like, using Floyd Mayweather in a modern boxing game. It would set Undisputed, like, so out there. It's like, well, you wouldn't understand. To get Floyd would be nuts. Like, so crazy. But I already think Undisputed got the best roster ever, though. Personally. The roster's already nuts. There's going to be so many people in the game. And y'all still going to use nothing but Sugar Ray Robinson and, what's his name? Fury. Oh, let me see what Dave had to say. Nah, that's crazy, Dave. That's crazy. Like that? Nah, that's nuts. Yeah. Sick work. Heavyweight? Oh, brother. Alright. I think it's Larry here. I mean, Wizzy said it's my time. Again, already, Wizzy? So soon? So soon, Wizzy? I mean, we played 2 yesterday, Wizzy. I did tell you I'd give you 3 today, though, huh? I might have capped, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to bounce soon. It's been 2 hours. I'm not trying to be up late like I was last night. I gotta edit this video for tomorrow. But let me see that. I probably still have enough time. Big Joe Lewis. This is the Eastern Assassin. Larry Holmes. I'm such a big Eastern Assassin fan. My favorite heavyweight ever. Oh, he coming out guns blazing. Remember who I am. You coming out guns blazing, bucko. Okay. Oh, he wants blood. Yeah. I did not try to do that. Talk to Steel City about giving all fighters Larry Holmes backstep animation, but less distance. Oh yeah, hey, you got me worried there for a second, track. So I'm like, give everybody the Larry Holmes backstep, but then you said less distance. All right, that makes more sense because that backstep is busted for sure. Him and Fury create way too much distance with that thing. Does not need to be like that. Type of fight that he wants. It's my turn to dance though. I pressured last fight. Now it's my turn to dance. My turn to box, Juice. Let me try and lose movement off. I get cracked. Now, how did that not land? I hit him before he stepped. It's a good counter if you would actually move out the way first. Oh my god. Yeah, rip the dream. To make this dog gas out. Oh, Larry got bad lead body hook. Decent rear. Larry Southpaw kind of a problem? No, he's definitely busted in Southpaw. That's what all the cheaters do. They flip him Southpaw and cheese him out. Is he really that good in Southpaw though? Oh, he is actually good in Southpaw. That's not how I'm gonna fight with him though. How we both miss a punch, but he get the counter on me? Wish his jab did more damage, man. Man, Juice think he big pressure, huh? Oh my god. All these counters after landing a punch. That's the one thing I hate in this game so much. Not the one thing, there's plenty of things. That's one. I hate getting counter shot after I land a counter on somebody or after I land a punch. With that pressure. Hey, you feel me, KOD? On me, ski. I love Larry though. My favorite heavyweight, baby. Careful. Too far. Not really what I wanted. Lucky. I just want the jab to be able to stop him and his punch earlier. Especially from Larry Holmes. I hit you in between, like right there. I should be stopping you. All the punches always continue. It's going through the punches. Joe Louis doesn't get the respect he deserves in this game either. He's kind of nasty. No, Joe Louis is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. You know, arguably the second greatest heavyweight of all time. But yeah, he's kind of not what he should be in this game either. What I gotta do to rock this man, dog? Run you into more punches. Problem is, when I hit him with something, 3 more punches come straight through. That's a good one. Should have been another good one right there. Didn't rock you? Good lean. How's my head red? Rip. Hook reaching from back there. Like, God, that's what they got. They got to fix that, dog. Hook reaching from back there. There's just no way. At the end of my job. There's no way, Juice. I'm not letting you get away with that. There's just no way. You must pay for your sins. The job is useless, dog. Cutting through me like butter. Oof. Got the same idea. Ain't no way. No, he got some nasty body shots. I just don't like punches going. Like, if I hit you with something in the middle of your body shots, I don't like to get three-piece comboed after that. That's what I don't like in this game. That's why we've been asking for more hit interruptions and hit stuns. If I crack you with something right down the pipe as you throwing body shots, there's no way you're doing a combination through that. Multiple times at that. A lot of these are landing as I'm hitting him. That's a problem for everybody we've talked about. There's some good ones though. I got there first. Got there first again. I don't want just a point fight win. I want a knockout. One way or another, we getting a knockout in this fight. I don't want no point fight win. How'd that miss? Counter off of that missing. That is nasty. Hey, Juice, chill out, dog. On me. You hate to see me getting counter right there. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, Juice. Juice getting walked down? No, I walked Juice down in the last fight. He been applying the pressure this fight. Like, I feel like I've been boxing. Have I not? Like, I'm just getting beat by hooks. Juice. Alright, bro. Will your head fly back one time from this power jab? I ain't snap your head back one time with this power jab on me. Will your head go back for the one time, Juice? Please? Yeah, man, back up off me for real. Baited me? Yeah, come on, dog. Yeah, nice try, Juice. Man, say baited me into the rock. Man, I'm standing still. This is sick work. Things like that. Like, come on, gang. Like this is nasty work. His chin's normally good. This is just nasty work. I mean, I guess it's partly on me because I didn't just fight on the outside the whole time. But that's my biggest detriment, is getting hit through combination. Just like that. Rip the dream. I cannot snap his head back one time. I'm just trying to hit a power jab for the one time, and not a single one snap his head back yet. I got the best jab in the game. On paper. I knew I should win with Joe Fraser. Jay. Like, how are we going 8 rounds of this? I think you should go Fury next time. Teach him a lesson. I said, Fury, you're a sick brother. Sick brother. We can still pull this out the fire. It's not over yet. It ain't over. Man, Juice, I threw a power body straight that just whiffed from point blank range. It's not like I went head hunting and you walked me into no punch. I threw a punch from point blank and it just whiffed and got a counter. And you definitely were hurt. That's why I went to the body instead of the head. I thought he baited me. Imagine that. No counter. I guess I just gotta pick single shots. I can't throw no combinations. I probably should have made that adjustment earlier, but it is what it is. I just think he cooking. Man, I said throw a nut shot. I'm not biased. I think people hate him too much. Hey, will hate him. Man, Jay said he's not biased. That's cap. Who you got, Bam or Estrada? Bam. For sure. Yeah, that is Sean in the back. Yeah. Was that a jab? No, that was one of these. That was like a backwards moving hook after I leaned back. That's what rocked me. No message that round, Juice? Now I'm gassed. Sick work. And of course, he gonna snap my head back. I've been trying to do that all fight. No, I didn't even see what I got hit with. What type of animation was that, gang? I didn't even see what I got hit with. They're trying to sell me. That time I got hit by a hook. I mean, he just can't do nothing about this dog on me. Can't believe I got sold out of that drug. And I should have spammed him by the uppercuts on y'all. Just nasty work how I gassed out in this fight. How did I gas first? This is disgusting. I mean, just nasty. That'll work. I wonder why I gassed first. Was I throwing too much power punches or something? Cause if I was throwing too many power punches, where's my damage? That's what I don't understand. Oh, I didn't want to move forward with that. If I just stood still, that's a counter. I tried to time it. Every time. He always gonna win the trade. Every time. Every time I land 2 flush punches, but he just throws a punch right after it. Oh my goodness. I tried it. Oh, that's it. That's wraps. I tried it. Well, he couldn't finish me, y'all, so it's really an L for him if we're being honest. It's really an L for him if we're being honest. There's just no way I lost all those rounds, right? %61 health still? How? How? There's just no way. I landed 70 power punches. Where's my damage? That's sick work. Fake game, honestly. Fake game. Fake news. I really don't see how I didn't do more damage. I mean, we landed basically the same through every round except round 4. With him throwing more. How did I gas first? 45% of stam still. Man, Juice really saying it like we didn't just see what happened to him in the last fight. But I ain't gonna say anything about that one. So we'll let him have that one. We'll let him have that one. I thought I should have done more damage though, or at least be less gas. I don't know how I gassed before he did. That's nasty. That man Dave is funny. That's funny. Oh, brother. Don't hype him up, Pardons. I mean, yeah, but I didn't really throw many combos in the first fight. It's definitely for the combos, but I didn't throw many combos the first fight. I threw hooks, but I didn't throw them in combination like that. I just tried to time them better. It's really the hooks are just way more damaging than a jab or a cross right now. That's really the difference you felt in that fight. I mean, I hit you a couple of 2-hook combinations, yeah, but I wasn't throwing mad combinations because McCaskill has no gas tank, so I knew I couldn't. But I threw a lot of hooks. Hooks hurt. Jab and cross need more pop. No, Juice devious? We been on that. That's a devious brother. I'm gonna rock Dalton Smith. I actually need to make a video of multiple people in this game still. But Juice is good. Don't let Juice fool y'all. Y'all heard Juice in his video talking about, you know, he doesn't play this to, you know, the sweat or like the comp level to be, you know, don't let Juice fool y'all with that, man. Don't let Juice cap to y'all. That's built-in cap. Don't let that man Juice cap to y'all. Don't let Juice lie to y'all, man. Juice one of the best players I played in this game. And been that way since before release. Yeah, thank you, Pardons. You know he beat Cap. Like, come on now. Stop. Yeah, Keith is fun to play. I played Keith yesterday. You see, the people who actually want to box in this game and the people who like to actually box, like sim style, they'll play the women's division. Every cheeser you know will stay far away from women's division. You'll never see a cheeser in the women's division. They don't play that division at all. Never. I've never played one cheeser while I'm in that division. Wins on the front foot consistently? Yeah. I don't know about that one, but he's definitely good. I mean, he could fight both ways. Pause. Are Southpaws good in this game? No, Southpaws suck in this game right now. They're slow. Yeah, you don't get many cheaters in the women's division. That man said no Dela. That's crazy. I don't know too many people who fight in the pocket. Yeah, there's really nobody in this game. It's very difficult to fight coming forward in this game, especially against a good player. You know what I mean? It's definitely difficult. I mean, Terry's clean. I like using Terry. I would rather use Chantel Cameron, but she's bugged where she's slow. If she was faster, I'd use Chantel Cameron. I like McCaskill. After the latest update, they made her better. She's faster. She used to be like dirt slow. I like Natasha Jonas. Natasha Jonas is fun to use too. But she's southpaw, which means in this game right now she sucks. I honestly haven't played. I don't think I've used Katie Taylor since the beta. I don't think I've used her since the beta. Who else in that division? Of course, Jelena Marjanovic. Obviously she's cracked. I like using her. But yeah, they got some good parity in those divisions, so I rock with it. No, that's crazy. That's crazy, Ray. I might have had to ban him for that. Time him out or something. I couldn't let him get away with something like that. That's sick work. That man said the cheese is making him feel like Bill Haney. You're good for nothing in the sport of boxing. That man Bill is funny. Yeah, Terry is clean though for sure. Dalton Smith. Hopefully Dalton Smith gets a buff for the full release too. He deserves to go up a little bit. Just a little buff, nothing crazy. We can go up a little bit, I feel like. Uppercut didn't hit. Oh, I got no stem. I'm tweaking. What the heck? Let's see if we can break down this bud. We're gonna go to the body a lot this fight. Try to break him down. Too far. Actually, we're gonna pressure. Whoops, sorry. Maybe I'll just knock him out. Jesus. Yeah, Dalton's cool, man. I like Dalton in this game. Akoli is probably the most, well, I mean, because Cruiserweight's not in the game, but he's one of the most slept on boxers in this game. Akoli is a dog. I just cooked that man right there. That got ugly. Akoli's a dog in this game. Woo, good. Good stuff. That's clear. Oh, did Lars confirm that, Juice? Dalton's the one who did Ali? Hey, Dalton got a bag, then he got a deep bag if he did Ali. Because Ali is, like, his animation-wise, like, you play Ali, you feel like, yeah, I'm using Muhammad Ali. Mr. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You feel it. For sure. Oh, Shep? Oh, W. That's the dude right there. Mr. J. Shep. Oh, I'm too far! No, that would have been perfect counter. No lead hand again? Yeah, there we go. Attack the body. Let me try single punches. I am throwing a little bit too many combinations now. Try to throw a couple of single punches. Like I do better at that when I'm in the pocket though. Give me my counter. Oh my goodness. Get this bud that. Body. Body. Snuck it in. Dan Rodriguez will be the first fighter I use in game. Me and you both, brother. Me and you both. Hope we get pivots. I don't know how, like, release, like, full release is in 6 months. So I don't know how they'll add in pivots. I don't even know how it would work control scheme wise, but that would be fire. We got that for sure. Slipped it. That body is mine. Pause. I can't wait for Bam Rodriguez, dog. Big Bam. I want him in the game so bad. I'm so happy he's in the game. So happy. I would be really rooting for him against Estrada. No slight to El Gallo, cause I love Estrada's work too, but I just ride with Bam, man. That's a young lion taking on all big challenges. I want to see him succeed. Hey, dog, you better chill on me. On me. Munguia for me. I just know he's gonna be a problem. Munguia, the perfect Canelo counter. I don't know about the perfect counter, but he'll be able to fight fire with fire, hopefully. But I gotta see what stats they're gonna give Munguia. He should be. He's gonna be an offensive powerhouse, so he'll be kind of like Canelo in a way. Oh my goodness, man's constantly moving, making it hard to land these body shots. I'll have to set them up more. Let me see. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. How did he get a counter off that, bro? Counters off of hits that you land. Such an L. Ooh. Oh, body right there. His body is hurt. Right now, his body is hurt. He trying to just fight through it, but the body is hurting. I know it is. It's not gonna take much more now. If I can stay on him right here and not let it recover. Good job. Oh, I can't get the angle. I'm just trying to go to your body, Terrence. There it is. Come on, dog. Come on. Not making me want to hop back on. Haven't played online since the previous patch. Hey, Tracks, I'm telling you, it's ugly in the streets. Just go into it waiting for disappointment, dog. It's ugly in the streets. It's ugly in the streets, gang. Yeah, they have to slow down Nello for sure. I wonder why no one ever switches stances with Bud. His alternate stance is the best one in the game, low-key. Yeah, that's a good question. Most people don't utilize his switch stance really at all. Unless they plan on cheesing you with the body uppercuts. Let me see. Plant Mungia will be fire. Yeah, I mean, that's like, what y'all think of the first DLC pack? I feel like that's a fire DLC pack for to be the first one. You get Mungia, Bam, Cesar Chavez Sr., Caleb Plant. Who else is in there, dog? I'm forgetting somebody I just talked about. Who am I forgetting that's in that pack too? Bivol, and there's somebody else. Bivol and Regis. Regis. I feel like that's a pretty good DLC pack. Dang. Cracking me. I'm just trying to go to the body, gang. I ain't trying to hit you in your head, because I would knock you out by now. Oh yeah, he's hurting. Yeah. There you go. That's a fire DLC pack. A few throwback fighters, throwheads, and some relevant fighters. Yeah, that's how they should do it. I feel like mix and match them for sure. A little bit of everything for everybody. Clip that? Hey, trust me, there will be clips. Wait, what message did you delete, Juice? Oh yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. Good night. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one right there. I can see it. I was just asking. That's good. That's another one. That's a clip. I saw what you said too, Juice. I'm right there with you for sure. Yeah, they found him in the files. They said he's going to be in the game. We got no confirmation on that, but there's a good chance. They've been right about most of the stuff, so let's hope it continues. When's the update? October. It sounds crazy when someone asks me when's the update, and it's like, oh, the update? Oh, yeah. That's 5 months away. Like, it sounds crazy, but unfortunately, that's the reality. Know what I mean? Yeah, I know one too, Juice. Don't we all? How close in gameplay is the new build to this? Hey, Juice, why don't you? I want to hear what Juice has to say about it. I feel like it's pretty different. Maybe pretty might be a stretch, but I feel like it's pretty different. Definitely some welcome changes for sure. What's good, W Take? What's going on, man? You still think they're working on improving the game? I know they're working on improving the game right now. I don't think, I know for sure. They're definitely working on improving the game. 2 points? I think it's a little bit more than 2. But that's fair. I think a little bit more than 2. But that's relative, so, you know what I mean? But when we hopefully test again, it'll be higher. That's the hope. So, I've heard good things about things I haven't played yet, so. But you hate getting the yikes reaction. Yeah, I know, but I mean, you're being honest though. You know what I mean? Like they ask you a question, you give an answer. Like I said the same thing. I mean, I literally said this word for word when I was giving feedback. I could tell you what I said. I said I'm judging. I put this like at the end, right? I told them like, don't take this as me not liking the game. I'm a harsh critic because I want them to make the game the best it could possibly be. That's exactly what I wrote. Like, don't take it as like I don't like the game. The game sucks or nothing like that. I'm judging the game harshly. I'm giving harsh feedback because I want them to make the game the best it could possibly be, and I want the game to be in the best spot possible. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, we played against each other. I played against I played Juice. I played Jay. I played a couple other people. Yeah, that's true, Juice. That's true. I have no clue, and I can't talk about nothing specifically, Inca. I have no clue what will or will not be changed come full release. And if I did, I couldn't tell you no how. Greedy belly, back up off me, gang. Like you want to go to sleep. Pop. Ooh, he walked right into that one. Perfect left hand. We can assume they'll make changes along the way, and some of the stuff they said wouldn't be there in 1.0 could possibly end up in there. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Did you guys test out some exploits to see if they still worked and what were the results? I can't tell you anything that we did specifically, Tracks, but trust me, we're not like we didn't go into this like, oh goody, a new build, and let's just, you know, not do what we're actually there to do, which is to test and provide feedback. So trust me, things we will test things when we play test. We test things, and we see what's what. I mean, we know the issues with the game. It's no secret what's wrong with the game. So trust me, we look for certain stuff when we're in there. At least I do. I can't speak for everybody. I know Juice does too. No, that's what Juice thinks. Biggest yikes is that the hope is that it gets near what the beta was like for 1.0. I mean, yeah, I get that, Goldie. But at the same time, that's what people want, right? People want that gameplay. So it's not like they can't, like, you know, try to make it to be that. That's what people want. And at this stage, like, regardless if we think it should have been like that already, it hasn't been. So now they have to try to get to that, you know what I mean? That's kind of where it's at. But it's like, but they've also, like, that's what I think people are missing too. It's not like everything that was in that beta 2 is like exactly what the game will be, because there's been multiple different improvements to other parts of the gameplay since then. But what people talk about with beta 2, the core of it is the auto alignment and the tracking. I feel like is what, when we talk about beta 2 being the best, that's a big thing. And like how we were able to, I mean, it all goes into auto alignment and tracking, but like foot positioning, small steps, all that's all part of it. So no, I definitely agree with y'all on that point. It definitely feels like time was wasted. I mean, the game, you can't tell me the game that we played in beta 2 was the game got pushed in the same direction for the beginning of early access. It felt like a different game. Things had changed. I mean, everything from damage and stamina wasn't perfect in beta 2, but it was in a good place. and it got completely like for some other reason just completely changed going into early access, which was nuts. The game direction had changed in a bad direction. I feel like it was going in a direction that it did not need to go, and now they're correcting course. That's how I feel on the matter. But yeah, it definitely was time wasted. It's gonna take time to get back to into a good spot, I feel like. Well, we'll see what we have on 1.0 though. That will be interesting thing to look at gameplay wise. Yeah, pretty much, Juice. It was a good game. It was a good game, and they went in a bad direction and took away some of what made it good. And now this early access period has been mostly like, not been mostly, only like the most recent early access period, the past couple of months have been like trying to start to play catch up on things. I feel like they should have been doing a while ago. So now, I mean, it's good that they're on the right track now. I feel like we're going towards, being on the right track. But really, a taunt, man, cracked me. I was wide open for that too. Pause. Deserved to get dropped, but like it's not gonna be snap our fingers and we're back and where you can build off that type of thing. They have to do it, and because things have been added since beta 2. So they have to incorporate that into what Beta 2's gameplay was, and like combine the best of what they have from now and what was the best then, to hopefully create the best product possible. So that's the hope, at least. I played you and somehow knew I was getting clipped. Nah, that's crazy. I want to dodge right there. Just not fast enough off of that dodge to actually counter. Walk into it. He did. Walk into it again. He did. I know, Juice, but that's what comes with it, though. We gotta be realistic the whole time. Sometimes it's being realistic, cooking Steel City where getting cooked is due. Because it's definitely due. But sometimes the hate is too much overdue. Sometimes you gotta, stay realistic on both sides. Come on, gang. Yeah, the dodge is garbage. Like, are we really taunting? Are we really doing that? Man's getting his head boxed off. Are we out here taunting? You gonna end up like the first clown who would end up taunting. He ended up asleep. I guess I gotta show this clown something, man. Man, I think he picked Tyson Fury. Think he become the world's best boxer or something. Everybody think they can box when they got Tyson Fury, huh? Yeah. Everybody think they're a clean boxer out there when they using Tyson Fury. Let's see how clean you are. Everybody thinks they a boxer and they got Tyson Fury, huh? I said, let me lock in a little bit. You want to be taunting. It's all nice and cute. Let me show you something real quick. Show me you can box now. Show me you boxing now. That was all cute when I'm talking. When I'm talking and just in here vibing, think he really out here outboxing, huh? Show me you can box now. Show me something now. You show me something now, you got it. After watching old footage, the block hurts my soul to look at. I feel like I'm throwing out a force field. Yeah, I feel you, dog. Work your magic and get Curve back in the Discord. We need him in his calf when fighter share comes. No, he was cooking for sure. Dog was definitely cooking. I don't know if I can get him back in though. Yeah, they probably packed our dog up for good. I ain't gonna lie. For the punches and animations that we didn't see in the recent gameplay footage, were there punches and animations that we didn't see in the recent gameplay footage? Off the top of my head, I actually don't know for sure. I probably can't even tell you that, to be honest, though. Even if I did remember. I remember being mad when the physics worked in the betas. Meanwhile, it hit the guy on the elbow. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was fun to me, though. I enjoyed the aspect. Sucks when things get downgraded that were actually good, that nobody asked to get changed. Definitely blows. This is the great boxer who was taunting me, huh? This is the dude who was taunting me, huh? Yeah. Go ahead and suck on that. Pause. Anyways, oh yeah, he might be cooked then, dog. Yeah, that's another thing. Probably they just don't do that when it comes to accumulated damage. Oh man. Yeah, of course, Juice. Of course. Know what I'm saying? To be honest, when it comes to that, I don't know what we can and can't say, so I really just steer clear in totality. But I really don't remember exactly what was shown, because it wasn't, what you call it? Well, I'm trying to remember what exactly was shown. I don't remember what exactly was shown. Because the gameplay I'm thinking of is from the launch trailer. But I never know what we can and can't say in regards to that, so. Hey, Fury was doing something, wasn't he? A little suspect. But see, this is the thing when people start getting cocky, they in here taunting. Like if I lock in, I'm not going to smoke them, don't matter who I'm using. Using Fury getting walked down in this type of game, in this atmosphere with Usyk. You be stealing Wi-Fi? Imagine being on Wi-Fi. Man, so imagine me and I'm so impressed me and Juice never got to throw down. That's crazy. Stealing Wi-Fi is nuts. I'm not gonna lie, on my record, like 5 of my wins are fake. I'm really like 25 and now because I tried to play from a hotel one time on my laptop and I got like 5 DC wins in ranked. But at that time I was like 14 and 0 or something like that. So only like 5 of my wins are probably fraudulent. I got like the other 25 is legit. That's when I stopped playing rank in totality though. Once I realized like yeah, it's cooked. If it's a bad connection, it's auto DC. I just stopped playing. Good night. Good night. He went down. Good night. Got him frozen. Got him froze up. And that's a clip right there. Hope he don't get up. Beautiful. Got that man frozen. Got him seized up. It hurt so bad. Yeah. Go ahead and do that, Ali. Go ahead and do that Ali shuffle now, buddy. Go ahead and Ali shuffle now. Go ahead and hit that shuffle again. Hey, GG's. GG's, Robbie. Go ahead and hit that shuffle on him, dog. Like, come on, dog. That really should be my Usyk gameplay right there. That's a good way to showcase Usyk. What did I miss? One listen goalie. Most of the people that are banned. Tyson Fury is just a cheater. Fury losing his rounds. Now he's forced to KO you. He was never going to KO me. Never. When I ran with Dark, we had good connection. Yeah, we had a couple good matches. Sparked him was bad. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Hey, perfect way to go out though with him like that though. Man froze up. Like to see that. Hey, look who's in the background. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what video that is, but I know he in this playlist. Hey, look, it's the legend himself. The celebrity himself. Nah, that's crazy, Ray. That's crazy. No more tendencies and capabilities. Tendencies and capabilities. Shout out Poe, man. The great Poe. That's a real warrior. But how y'all doing though, man? Y'all hyped for release? Y'all think we get any big announcement? This goes to you too, Juice. You think we get any type of big announcement before release? Like more fighter announcements or anything like that? I think we get something at what's it called? Summer Games Fest. Deep Silver gonna be there. I think we get something there. No more creepy AI. That's funny. Final fighter announcement show would be fire. I would be fire, I ain't gonna lie. That'd be a W. Jake Paul starter pack. Oh, brother. Mocap Games, maybe another gaming event. I could see something. I mean, I feel like it has to be more. You announced it this far out. You got more marketing up your sleeve than just that. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like 5 months of like radio silence. So can't be. Them doing one more roundtable ain't it. They need to address rank changes. I mean, rank changes. Online. More fighters for release would be cool. Like a free fighter, like a paid DLC. Then you got free fighters who are gonna be added on release would be cool. Like, yeah, game showcases, showcasing game, AI. Yeah, like these are things you need to see too. I assume these will roll out, leading up to release, but they definitely need to get that out there. You know what I mean? Get some type of hype, like keep building the hype. I mean, they got like during the Undisputed weekend, crazy hype. People all over Twitter, things going crazy. Well, I mean, they said they're not gonna touch fighter share until after release. I think that's post release. I think that got delayed. At least from what Ash said, that was on the list of like clinch and things that are coming after release. So At least if I remember correctly. Yeah, we definitely, I mean, we've already seen like what the community could come up with. Like, they got some like scary accurate stuff. Scary accurate stuff. Like the James Toney one, a couple of the ones that Curve made, like some really, really good casts. Like there's been some really good casts. Really good ones, man. Fighter share would definitely be fire. Especially if they've given like more options within the creator. That'd be fire for sure. They should just update us on the development of the game. Start back up the top 5 videos, maybe. Yeah, they need some type of something like to keep pushing, like keep Undisputed out there. You know what I mean? For sure. Is there gonna be player versus player tournaments? No clue. We don't know nothing about no type of comp scene. I mean, I feel like right now the game is so far away from being any like, or at least where I want to compete in any type of comp scene. You know, if the game's balanced out more, for sure, it would be fun to like compete. But right now, you'd be like, well, I don't know why you would compete in the game right now. It's so unbalanced. Like, there's literally no point. Like, if you cared all about competitive integrity, there's no way you touch this game competitively in its current state, at least. Curtis De La Hoya as a sleeper, he still use that cap? Yeah, he came up with some really good ones. So they're playing with it. Knowing they've loaded now and have more support makes you feel like it'll end up good. That's the hope tracks for sure. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a good fighting game or a good boxing game will last for years. You know what I mean? So if they get it right, it could be something real big. On me. They can't go for comp until they get that vulnerability system. I mean, me and Shep were kind of talking about this yesterday when he was in the stream. Like, yeah, we gotta wait for the vulnerability system, but if they like tune up like counter damage and all that, and like make counters hurt, I mean, it kind of acts like as like a pseudo vulnerability system. You know what I mean? But it's different. Vulnerability is just different because it will stop certain things from being repeated, like ducking into a punch, moving into a punch, things like that. Still, it will be missing. But as far as like hitting somebody when they're out of position and stuff like that, and then making it hurt, you can do that with countering damage and countering overall. So yeah, but definitely vulnerability will do this game wonders for sure. They need to stay away from exact dates on their roadmap, but still have one for 2025. Yeah, I said the same thing when people were talking about. Like, I said like I wonder when we're gonna see the roadmap, and people were saying like last time they had a roadmap, you know, they barely hit X, Y, and Z. So I think they don't need no like roadmap with specific dates. They just need a roadmap, like a general one. Just general things we plan on working on. There's nothing set in stone. Just what they're working towards, and then to go off that. You know, give people, you know, at least something to look forward to as far as what's in game now versus what will be in game later. I think it's definitely what they need to do. They gotta do something about running. It should slow down your recovery or something when moving. It's still too OP. I agree. I feel like it should require skill to do either or. Like right now, it requires a lot of skill to fight as a pressure fighter and come forward against a good outside fighter. It needs to be some type of skill to be able to fight on the outside effectively as well. Like you can't just be perfectly safe being able to move back the entire fight. There has to be some detriment to that. You should have to fight smart regardless if you're coming forward or going backwards, in my opinion. That's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? So why is it so broken? Just because damage is all over the place. I mean, there's a lot of things. Damage all over the place. Exploits with the body uppercut, backstep cross. Canelo is basically the second fastest boxer in the game, if not the fastest boxer in the game. It's a lot of things. Like Ali's the best brawler in the game. It's a lot of things wrong currently. Using Ali right now, I'll never do this again. He feels so OP. Yeah, Ali is definitely OP. It was good last night. What's going on, dog? Ali's definitely OP for sure. Yeah, dude, vulnerability stops the rock'em sock'em trading combos. If I'm swinging, why can he drop his hands and just swing? Will be neat shots. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. I mean, ideally, if counter damage is up, you feel that too, because you get caught, you know, in the start frame of your punch, you get countered. You should go to sleep if you're just in there winging shots. At least get knocked down. So my theory was that they're building the system through updates piece by piece. They could do that too. I mean, it just depends on what they're gonna do. Taking a year to accomplish less than half your roadmap just isn't a good look realistically. No, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that didn't go well for them. But like, Like I said, a lot of things during early access didn't go well for them, but it seems the tides are changing now. But yeah, like especially like 6 months in, things were all over the place. There were some good, some real bad, some things that were supposed to be good but weren't actually changed, so they were still bad. Like, it was all over the place. Wonder how much a year worth of content will cost. I know that's why they don't have a season pass. They got to give people their cuts. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, we can kind of try to do the math. Let's just, cause Todd says that like approximately every 6 weeks we'll get like 6 fighters. So, what's the pack? I think it says it's gonna be like $17.99 for the pack or something like that. Or that's what the pack like value is. So basically like $3 a fighter. So that's about 8. Yeah, it'll be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit of cheddar. Be a little bit of cheddar. A little bit of cheddar. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, if it's gonna average out to like $3 a fighter, that's not bad. All right, I feel like that's not bad to get 6 fighters for like $17.99 around there, 3 fighters a piece. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, just don't give me no pack with like all prospects and no-name boxers who nobody knows. If they want to put the no-name boxers or people who are like prospects that most people won't know into the game, it needs to either be through free DLC or 5 known fighters, 1 unknown prospect, 4 really known fighters, 2 unknown prospects, or something like that. Don't give me a bunch of random prospects and tell me you charging me $17.99. That's just me. They should make it every movement costs energy. Something like that is what I would like ideally as well. Would look crazy to not even try to fix the gameplay but focus on hitting everything on the roadmap. Yeah, it definitely would have looked crazy. They were in a lose-lose situation at that point though. Like things were just things are just busted. Like we had like a month in, 2 months in, we had that super sticky tracking update where every punch is tracking you no matter where you go. It was a lot of things. Like when people were asking for less tracking, they gave us more. Like it was a lot of stuff that was just crazy. Hope they update before release. This rollout strat they've got set just gives me bad vibes. I mean, I could see both sides of it, but I don't agree with leaving the game in the state it's in currently. I definitely think they need to update this build because people are exposed to the game now. They've seen the commercial. You know, they saw all the interviews talking about the game, and you can get it on Steam right now, and it's nothing like what they've seen or what people are talking about it that it could be. So you have that aspect as well. It's pretty much what Juice just said. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know. I feel like you fix if people are going to be on there for like 5 months, you fix that, man. If this boxing game turns out trash, will we see a Fight Night return? I think we're going to see one Fight Night return regardless. But I don't think, I mean, for them to make this game, for this game to be trash, they would have to try really hard to like just run this game into the ground. I feel like they would have to try really hard to run this game into the ground. Because right now they have everything. We've given them feedback over a year early access. They know all the pain points at this point. So for this game to end up being trash, they would have to basically completely ignore our feedback, like basically like they did for early access. For a majority of it, completely ignore everything we've been saying, charge people like the early access, like they've barely been able to escape in some people's view during early access because the game's in early access. But if you're charging people full price, I pay $80 for a game and I'm in the exploits that people have been telling you about for a year still in the game. I can barely get good connection in my matches. I'm getting hit from across the ring and I paid $80. They're gonna get ripped to shreds. And rightfully so. You know what I mean? They would deserve it at that point. Yeah, it's definitely a misrepresentation of what the game is you know, hopefully going to be come release. So I don't know what they'll do for that. Even if it's like a hot fix to just nerf some of the damage so that you can actually get longer matches and have to actually box a little bit more, that would be better than, you know, just leaving what it is right now, where like a Canelo can rock you with 2 power body hooks, you know, or something like that. know what I mean? So I don't know. They got some decisions to make it in the studio, so we'll see what they decide to do. I still think loose footwork movement should be scrapped. I don't think it should be scrapped, but it just needs to be balanced. I mean, I said that from the first beta. I said it was going to be the most exploited mechanic in the game if it wasn't properly balanced. And that was after I played the first beta. And here we are, and it's definitely exploited. And it is not properly balanced. So hopefully they get the hint and they, do something about that for sure. $80 is too much. $80 is for the deluxe edition. The standard is only $60. $80 is for a deluxe edition. Comes with a couple of DLC packs. Standard is only $60. But I mean, the standard for a game nowadays for a current generation is $70 anyways. So yeah, for a deluxe edition, that's not bad for $80. If you just want to get the standard, you can only pay $60. So. I mean, I want the fighters. I want everything in the game, and I want to support them as a studio, so I'll pay the $80. But not everybody's going to, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, you'll have people like me making videos on the fighters to see if you actually want to pick them up or not. Like, I'll be using Bam. I'll be using Jaime Munguia when he drops. You know what I mean? So people will be able to see those on YouTube and decide if they want to pay money for the pack. I'll be showcasing the apparel and all that, so y'all will have options to see if it's worth it to you. I mean, I'm a hardcore boxing fan, so it's going to be worth it for me to pick up everything that they have. But for everybody, it's not the case, and that's no knock on anybody either. You know what I mean? You're not forced to buy DLC. Bam going to be nice, I just know he should be. Bam's a dog. My brother's a dog. He should be nice. I'm still hoping they're going to be able to pull this off. I think they'll be able to. That's the hope at least. Like, I hope they'll be able to. It's gonna, it's either gonna go one way or it's gonna go the other. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be no in between. It's either it's gonna hit, they're gonna be able to hit, or they're not. So we'll see. Regardless, in either case, they're gonna be still working on improving the game past official release. So that's a good thing they've already committed to. So either way it goes, at least we have that, in the back pockets. But if it launches rough, it will get, rightfully critiqued as so. Issue is though, the fighter you pick in this game makes so much difference since balance isn't great. So if there's strong boxers others don't have access to, it might be weird. I mean, I feel that part too, but realistically the game should be, the game was previously in a more balanced state where I could use the worst boxer in the game and I could beat Canelo. I did that multiple times. I've used George Davey previously and beaten Canelo plenty of times. There's a point in this game cycle where if I saw Canelo and I was using George Davey, I had a smile on my face. I loved to see Canelo because I knew I was about to box his head off. It was going to be light work. There's a time where that was a possibility. So as long as they get back to something like that, a boxer being higher rated won't really matter as much because you'll have other boxers you can use. And people like Tyson Fury, Sugar Ray Robinson, Canelo will always be free. Ali will always be free. So you'll always have some super strong pick regardless of who they put into the game. But it should be balanced in a way you don't need to pick top tiers to be able to beat top tiers. I've played ranked and beaten ranked players using George Davey when they have Sugar Ray Robinson. So it could be done if the game's in a balanced spot. As a first time company making a boxing game, they should charge $40 for standard. I mean, they're not going to charge you $40 just because they're a first time company making a game. Like, they're trying to make a good game. They got a huge roster. They're trying to do big things. So they're going to they're charging $60, which is less than the standard, which is $70 nowadays. So as long as they end up like AEW's Fight Forever, they quit supporting that game completely and people paid hundreds for DLC. I mean, I'm sorry, but you paid hundreds for DLC for Fight Forever. Hey buddy, that's really a you issue. I'm not gonna lie to you. There ain't nothing that was shown in that game when they got me to pay hundreds of dollars for that. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing in that game could have got me to spend $100 on DLC. You're tweaking. But I don't think they would scam out like that. That would be super slimy. I don't think they would do that. No way. They're like, as much as they're tied into boxing overall, if they were to pull out some type of scam like that and get slimy like that, it would be sick work. I heard that a lot why did they change the punch physics in the latest update? It wasn't in the latest update. It's been over multiple updates where it's been doled down. Like multiple things in the game. You know what I mean? Can't tell you why they did it. I don't know. But there's definitely been multiple updates where things are broken where, you know, it should have been the case. But, you know, we are where we are now. So, best we could do is hope for the best now. I hit my quota of time. Yeah, that's about good. We need feints back so bad, bro. Hey, you can feint. Just press left on your D-pad, game. Hey, just press left on your D-pad. You can feint all day. Yeah, we got feints, though. No, but I do agree. I hope they can find some way to put it back onto the block, onto the block trigger. I hope they can figure that out. It was way more useful on the block trigger. People feinted a lot more. Like almost nobody feints nowadays because that input is just, it's weird. Like it's just weird. And you press it and it feints one punch and then you go back into like, it's just weird. I feel like it was like a half measure. Like they just put it on another input while they tried to figure something out. But there's no way that leaving that on the left D-pad is like going to be a thing. It's just not intuitive. Break your fingers first and fight while you're fighting. Nah, like on the left D-pad though, for a feint. Like you want the multiple feints, you gotta press left D-pad, punch button, left D-pad, punch button. Like you can't even like toggle feints. Like if you just press left D-pad, now you're in feint mode basically, where every punch you throw is a feint now. Then press left D-pad, now you're throwing regular punches. At least something like that, but it's not even like that. You know how many times I've been dropped because I'm gassed and the input's a shot and doesn't let me stop it? Yeah, I feel you, gang. I feel that. But remember, they also had that bug where like it was counting as missed strikes. I don't know if that was tied into the issue or why they had to change it to another input or what. But that was definitely an issue too, where you were throwing a punch and you tried to cancel it with R2, the feint. It would count it as like missed punches. And you might end up losing some rounds because you look like you were crazy inaccurate, but you were actually feinting. Can you say if spamming has been fixed in the new update? I can't say if anything has or has not been fixed from what I tested. I mean, everybody knows the biggest issues in the game are the backstep cross and the body uppercut, as far as like what gets spammed the most. So they're very aware of those being the two biggest issues. I mean, as we all are. Like those are obviously the two punches that are spammed the most by far. On me. Yeah, see, conversations like this are good though. I wish I could tell you guys more. I do, but unfortunately I cannot. But the moment I can really like get on here and tell y'all, you know, what I'm talking about, I definitely will tell y'all. But for the time, I can't really say too much about what I play tested. Yeah, really at all. I can't go into nothing specific. But you know, the hope is they build off what I play tested and game continues to get better going towards October 11th for full launch. I can confidently, like the goal is for me to be able to confidently tell you that you should pick up the game come October 11th. Right now I can't tell you with supreme confidence that you should pick up the game come October 11th. I can't say it with certainty. I can tell you with certainty I will be picking it up and I will be playing it October 11th. I can't tell you for certain that you should, you know what I mean? And I want it to get to the point where I feel confident telling you that you should pick up the game without a doubt. You know what I mean? So that's really where I'm at with it right now. That's my hope, at least. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream right here, man. Yeah, it's pretty much perfect timing for me. We had some good fights tonight. Some good fights, some good conversations. I might stream again tomorrow. If I don't, I'll definitely be streaming again on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna play. I played Undisputed the past two streams, so I'll probably play Fight Night Champion on the next stream. Either Fight Night Champion, UFC Undisputed 3, maybe Fight Night Round 3, Round 4, UFC 5. You know, something. I'll play something while we chat. You know, just enjoy some gaming downtime and just vibe out like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. And I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. You're all the goats. Appreciate for hanging out with me. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take it easy.